Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Ask a Scientist Gaming, where we combine mediocre gameplay with expert science. I'm Ken Hansen, a professor in the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry at Florida State University. I'm a photochemist slash photophysicist, which means I like shining light on things, use those photons to drive various different processes, from making and breaking bonds, moving electrons around, moving protons around, hopefully doing that something for useful like solar energy conversion or catalysis or photomechanics or whatever it might be. But more importantly, joining me today is Dr. Molly Romano. Molly, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself.
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. My name is Molly Romano. I'm an associate professor in the School of Communication Science and Disorders. And while I'm super interested to learn more about shining lights, I like helping babies learn to talk. So in our field, we work with kids with disabilities of all types and those who just have language delays to improve their communication skills. So it is a ton of fun. And I love teaching undergrads and also our graduate students all the way up to our PhD students. So I'm happy to be here.
Which classes do you typically teach?
Yeah. So in this cycle, I teach infant, toddler, and preschool communication intervention to our grad students. And at the undergrad level, I have a practicum class in developmental disabilities.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Equally important, what game are we starting with tonight?
We are starting with Sega and Sonic, the first from my childhood.
Yeah, exactly.
Sega.
Some of the earliest games. Last week we started with Mario. This week we're starting
No, I love it. I love it. I mean, we're dating ourselves.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So this is 1991 when this was
I love
released
it.
for the Sega Genesis.
That's so
Go ahead
fun.
and...
Let's see.
All right.
All right, we
got
ready?
the
Let's
buttons?
push start.
Yep. Let's do it. And so we are cheating. We do have infinite lives on. We may invoke some God codes later, but for now we're going to start with infinite lives, and we're going to see how Molly does on a game she hasn't played in several decades. I'm sorry.
No, it is okay. It is okay. We own our age around
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
We are proud.
It was half a lifetime ago.
It literally. Oh my God, that is so crazy to think about. But yes.
Yeah, time flies. Now we get to watch our kids play video games.
No, we were talking about that too. How that's changed.
It's a different world, that's for sure.
Wee-hoo.
Shmonite, opening strong. Photons aren't real. I mean, fair. Photons are what we call them. Oh, is it not? Nope.
Nope.
Press to start hard.
Oop.
Press it again.
I was doing so well.
Yeah, no.
You know.
So good. Let's try jumping. Yep, there you go. All right. Now we got it. Now we're in control.
Maybe he should ask, are words real?
Our word's real. That's fair. What do we mean by real?
Well, you know what? I mean, that's one thing parents have to try to figure out is does my child use a word? Is actually
man.
not always an easy to answer question.
Yeah, we'll dive into later about the
Is
first word and what
That's
a
right.
first word is. 'Cause
Is moo a first word?
yeah, exactly. Well, when do you define that boundary?
Yep,
And it's not a coincidence that ma and pa or da or
that's right.
parental nomenclature.
Yep.
So how does it feel to be back in
I
front
feel
of
like I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
It's like something unlocks.
it's pure nostalgia driving you forward.
I just one thing I haven't figured out is I'm so focused on the coins that I'm forgetting to kill my little nemesis. It's okay.
Perfect. I don't remember what that big ring was at the end. Is that
Or maybe
warp?
extra points or something? I don't know.
You might have warped. Oh,
Wow.
it's that.
Oh, this is trippy.
Background.
I remember this.
Look at that bird.
Down, down, down. Oh, I think, can you bust these maybe? I feel like
And so I played
Vaguely
Sonic
remember
2
this.
a whole lot.
did you?
So I did the original Nintendo for a while, and then we didn't get a Sega until Sonic 2 came out. So it came with the
okay.
system, and that was my go-to. So you're on your own on Sonic 1.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was what we first had, and then we leveled up with 2.
Well, you started with Mario, the original
Yep.
NES. Yeah.
Yep.
And those of you that aren't old enough, there was this big rivalry, Sega versus Nintendo, Mario versus Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
In particular, there were Sega commercials that the catchline was, Sega does what Nintendo don't. So aggressive.
That is I kind of love it.
That was peak console
That
wars
is.
that Nintendo ultimately won.
Yep.
So were you completionist in these games? You're like, I'm gonna get everything? What
No,
was your strategy?
I mean, survival. But no, I was never the kind to like, I have to get every coin, every point, because I don't know that it matters on here, does it?
The
Like-
coins are your health, basically. If
Okay.
you lose your coins, you go down to 0 and then you can die.
Okay.
But also you get 1-ups if you get enough of them. So
Shite. Oops.
there are some advantages,
I forgot about what.
but nonetheless. All right, Molly, we're gonna, as you've settled in, because you've clearly become an expert again at this game.
Clearly.
You beat A level. At the very least, we got that. But we'll start with the question I like to ask every single guest, because our past, despite everyone thinking we knew what we want to do from the day we were born, very few professors actually started out with the intent to become professors and researchers. Instead, it's a winding path with forks in the road and various different decision trees that, in retrospect, make sense, but at the time, you were just coasting through. So, for you, 6-year-old Molly Romano playing video games, I mean, you didn't imagine you'd be here playing Sonic,
No.
talking about your expertise in child language development.
Never in my wildest imagination, actually. At 6 years old, I wanted to be a marine biologist. So
That's fun. All right, so from that 6-year-old and aspiring marine biologist, where were the forks in the road? Where were the major milestones? And how did you get to where you are today?
Oh, that is such a good question. So, well, as an undergrad, I honestly couldn't decide what I wanted to do. So I did what every undergrad does and like triple major when you can't decide.
Yeah.
So I like to read. So I majored in literature and international affairs because I also like global stuff. But I kind of realized, first of all, I was not super employable with just, those degrees alone. And so I still did not know what I wanted to do. I thought I might want to go to medical school, toyed with that idea, but then also thought, I really don't have a lot of direct experience besides, having been to a doctor. So I actually joined the Peace Corps as sort of a, I got to figure myself out experience, which was amazing. I was a health volunteer, which is hilarious that having just said I had no experience in health, doesn't stop you from being a health volunteer because, most even lay people know a lot about nutrition and they train you to learn about things like HIV prevention and malaria prevention. So I went to Cameroon, West Africa.
Wow.
And as luck would have it, I was in a really tiny village that had a school for kids with disabilities, which was super rare and in that region. And it was an amazing experience. I didn't do much health related work with them, but really enjoyed just spending time with the kids and the teachers too. And I also got to do public health work that kind of had a maternal child health focus. A lot of,
Jump.
Was that what I'm doing?
Let's go.
Oh, thank you.
You're good.
Yay.
Ooh,
Okay.
one up.
Whoop.
Oh, man.
Did I do something
No,
good?
you got a 1-up. Accidental 1-up.
Woohoo! Okay, so where am I
Right there.
going here? So I jump over that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
There we go. Oh!
Man, how cool was this when it first came out, though?
Oh, it was
All this
so amazing.
Like,
Yeah.
fast and
Yep.
you felt like a god playing.
You
Even
totally
if you're
did.
not good, you were going so fast. You're
That's
like,
right.
I'm amazed.
Just running and careening.
Exactly. All right, sorry, Cameroon.
Yeah, so Cameroon. So I had that experience, and when I came back, I thought, you know what? I really liked working with both populations, people with disabilities and also parents and caregivers. And talking with my mom, who was a speech pathologist,
Wow.
she was like, why don't you do this too? And I felt silly that I had never considered it before, but I think it was one of those, I don't want to do what my parent does kind of a thing. But it actually sort of combined, okay, what do I do with you? I don't
No,
really
that's right.
remember. This is,
Just get out of the way of the thing.
uh,
Pick up those coins. As long as you have 1 coin, you're good.
okay.
And yeah, anytime you hit them with that, you're good. Got this.
Oh dear.
Got this. First boss fight.
always bounces you back. I don't know. Not really sure a way around that. Be quicker.
Nice.
Be quicker. Yes.
That's it. That is it. We got our first boss of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We did it.
Woohoo.
All right, so your mom's a speech pathologist,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Which
Yep.
so I mean, you had some introduction into that domain, but it just like
Yeah, it just,
never crossed
it
your
just never, literally, and I guess to her credit for not wanting to be a, a pushy parent, she also never
Yeah.
really suggested it. So then when I started back to kind of career change, she did suggest, she was like, you really should consider a PhD because, first of all, there's just a shortage in our field, and so it's just a need. And she's like, I think you'd really love it because then you could, answer your own questions and kind of set your own path. And so I did. I'm like, okay, I was going to take mom's advice this time. And I'm really glad that I did because it really let me kind of merge all those interests and, language from literature and working with families across cultures, because in early intervention, you've really got everybody. From truly all over the world and all over, all walks of life in the US. So, yeah, I knew right away I wanted to do early intervention. And I just felt really fortunate that, as much as marine biology would have been really cool, I feel like this is the life for me. And I am so grateful.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And so that was from your bachelor's, the triple major, you got into grad school?
Yeah, so after the 2-year Peace Corps hiatus and some time working in a psychiatrist's office when I got back, I had to take what were like leveling classes basically for the master's program, because what I had from the English and International Affairs degree didn't have kind of the basics that, am I doing this right? Kind of.
So this is the closest you come to a puzzle in Sonic.
Okay.
So
Oh, I
that
gotta move this guy.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
I don't know
How
if you ever-
smart is your...
I don't know if you ever played the Portal series. But
No,
this is very reminiscent of that.
That's very
I'm
funny.
pretty sure they're inspired by Sonic.
That's so funny. I am smarter than probably a crow. This, Oh dear.
So you want to hit that.
Oh, oops.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait for that to go down. So anytime you see that blue bulb thing, that's a checkpoint.
Okay.
So if you die, you'll go back to there.
Okay. Oh, I had forgotten those little... But I have not forgotten this music. Oh my gosh.
All right, so you went to grad school. You
Yep.
got in for
The master's.
it was for communication. It was a
Yep.
master's in
In communication science and
specific to
disorders.
early childhood language.
No, so that master's degree, for anybody who's interested, that's actually a lifespan degree. So once you get that master's, you can work clinically with people across the lifespan.
Oh.
So yeah, you can work with, people with dementia, people with aphasia who've had a stroke, swallowing disorders. So it's really a diverse field. But I knew right away that I wanted to specialize. And then after I think
Jump.
talking, thinking. As soon as I knew, that I wanted to keep going for the PhD, I was able to get admissions to the PhD component of the program.
Nice.
And kind of circumvent some of the courses that I knew I wouldn't need. Like, you will never see me working with the geriatric population.
Oh, smushed.
Oh, dang. So it brings me back to,
Yep.
okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
So you don't go back too far.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay.
But yeah,
There's
no,
also
you're,
not
you're
many.
doing great. You're falling in a groove.
Yay. It is hard to do this.
Yeah, exactly. Especially
I
if you're
swear,
not-
speaking of it, I swear this will help stave off neurodegenerative disorders.
Exactly. I mean, I'm very curious what our nursing homes look like. It's
Right?
probably just gonna be big LAN parties, and
Oh my gosh, seriously.
I mean, assuming us being, statistically overweight as a generation,
This is so true.
we'll fix it with video games.
There you go.
That's the optimist.
There we go.
All right, so you got the PhD.
Yep.
And your thesis topic
No, so my thesis topic is actually, I mean, it's not that it's unrelated, but it was definitely one of those like, I need to have a workable
It's gonna come down. Yeah.
project that I can get done. So I actually, my dissertation was looking at the validity of a couple measures that are used in infant, toddler, preschool populations.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. But that's actually not, it's not really the focus of my current research agenda at all.
But you know how the
it's okay.
tools work now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Useful.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was a good experience with, those kind of statistics and all that stuff. So, I tell friends and PhD students too, like, sometimes you just gotta get done, and it does not have to be the course of your entire life. You don't even really have to love it. You just have to do it and get done. And then you can set your own course.
Yeah. And so after that, you became a researcher?
Yes. Yep. So then yes. So I had one and then another child, and then was working as kind of like an assistant in research on grant-funded positions, in either project coordination roles or as the interventionist who was, working with kids and families. So did that for a few years and then kind of moved up to more of an assistant director role in the
That's fine. You're on it. You're good. Nope. You're good. You panicked.
No. Okay, we can do this.
You got it.
Burp.
Yeah, as long as you have a coin, you won't die.
A single coin.
Yep. Or single ring. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. I crossed the Mario and Sonic streams. I apologize.
That is okay.
Purists
Purists
aren't
will
gonna
be,
like
yeah.
it. Yeah, angry letters. Believe it or not, I have not gotten angry letters. I've gotten actually one letter for Ask the
Really?
Scientist Gaming, and it was from a third grader in Tennessee.
Oh my gosh, that is.
Her science teacher makes them write to a scientist, and she somehow learned about Ask a Scientist Gaming.
That is.
And so she, wrote a letter commending us on the stream.
That is the cutest thing I've ever heard. That is
So
really
we-
precious.
yeah.
Job well done.
Absolutely.
I mean, dissemination. I love it.
And I'm gonna claim 100% positive feedback.
There, you should.
There's no haters willing to write an actual physical letter
I
that's
love
delivered.
it. That is
so
really funny.
we will take it. All right, so working as a researcher,
Yep.
eventually you wanted to go the faculty route?
Yes. Well, yeah. I mean, basically, there was an opportunity. And, given, if you've noticed the very long tenure at FSU in one capacity or another, the stars kind of have to align for you, and they did. They did. And I was able.
Keep going, keep going.
Get one.
You're good. You have coins, you're good.
Do we have rules about cursing? I'm doing
No,
really
you
well.
say all you want. We're an 18 plus stream. Like,
I'm really doing well
I insist you
at censoring
swear.
myself.
It's more representative of the actual gaming experience.
I know.
Oh, lava. Go, go. Oh, that,
Dang. Okay.
you're doing great. Stand calm.
That's
Get
right.
Through the lava. You're good.
Oh. You jinxed me.
Ouch.
If you're gonna go out with a bang. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I was able to interview for and get a faculty position, which was awesome. And yeah, the rest is history. Associate now.
Moving up in
Happy
the
to
world.
be here, moving on up. Yup, and I'm
And now
just
you've,
super excited
now
to.
you've peaked with Ask a Scientist.
Yeah,
and
I
it's all
mean,
downhill from here.
exactly. When, the kind of practice question of like, when do you think you made it as a scientist? I'm like, clearly this, clearly.
I mean, we'll have to debate between this and TikTok.
Well, this is true. This is true.
It's an interesting, which we'll get into in a little bit. But
Yeah.
I'll catch up on a few questions or comments. Open set. Hear a third grader write letters, 18 plus stream. She listened to us swear the whole time. I mean, no, sorry, it wasn't a third grader. It was an 8th grader. I don't know. why I said
Oh, well,
third
you were
grader.
thinking eight.
Yeah. Yeah,
Age 8
that
would
might
be
have been
third
it.
grade.
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, they were in 8th
That
grade,
is so cute.
yeah,
but
that's fun.
I love it though, like, you know.
I love that the teacher made him do that assignment.
I do too.
And I actually had to, I called the school to get the teacher's email address just so I could talk to them. And I was
love
like,
it. That is so
this
cool.
is great. I really appreciate it. And I wanted to know the return rate. And their return on these letters is about 30%.
Oh my gosh,
So,
that's it?
I mean, that's not bad. Like, how many random emails?
That's true.
do you get?
That's true.
It's
what am I
especially,
gonna do with
if
you?
they're picking like Nobel Prize winners, right?
That's true.
You know, going after Ken Hansen, Ask a Scientist Gaming was probably a good choice. I don't get too many fan letters. But yeah, Open said you are right to be cynical. I think technically you need to be 18 to get an account on Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. So
Okay.
I don't know. I don't feel bad. It's up to their parents.
That's right.
We are
That's
not
their
role
job.
models.
That is their job.
We are not role models for your kids. We are a little bit. All right, Shmonite opened with Dr. Molly. Do you like the formalism of Dr. Molly?
You do not have to call me doctor, but hello.
No, we're hanging out playing video games. It's just Molly.
That's right.
Let's keep it casual while we drink and play video games. All right, Shmonite says, Dr. Molly, do you go into the effects of hearing issues with language?
Oh, a little bit. So I am not a oopsies.
You're okay.
Oh, dang. Oh,
Oh, you're still up?
oh.
The platform went right, so you might be screwed.
So what happens? Does it come back?
No, I think you have to jump to the right to get it, but or
Okay.
die and start over either way.
Just.
Or we put on God mode when we think of it.
Oops.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, well, let's see. Can I get anything else? No.
That's fine.
Goodness.
You only need one hit.
So, yes, we do. And there are people that really specialize in hearing loss and supporting kids with hearing loss. And they are certainly among the populations that we work with. I'm a little bit more of a generalist in the sense that a lot of my work just focuses on improving service delivery, which means helping
Nice.
other speech pathologists and early intervention get better at working with parents. So it wouldn't matter if it's a caregiver of a child with hearing loss or autism or Down syndrome. So I pretty much have experience working with everybody, which is fun. And we do in our, in our training, learn a lot about how hearing loss impacts language acquisition, because it is pretty major, especially if kids are not getting enough language input, either spoken or signed. So yeah, does that help?
I mean, so presumably when like figuring out why a student is or kid is nonverbal, right? You're talking to like 18-month-olds at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you differentiate when it's a hearing issue versus a speaking one?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Well, typically hearing loss is one of the first things that we want to rule out. So, and it's not easy necessarily with a toddler to get a good gauge on their hearing, but they are, there are ways to do that where you get their hearing assessed, and then if they're clear, then you're okay. So it's not because they're not hearing caregiver speech. That's not the problem.
So when you do a hearing test, I'm just curious if you have any idea on this. So if it's like a third grader, it's like lift your right hand, lift your left hand. If it's like an 18-month-old, is it just scream behind them and see if they turn? Or how do you implement that logistically?
Yep. I mean, a lot. Some. Whoa.
You got a shield.
So
down.
that means I can just. Oh,
Oh,
well.
get on that platform right there. What the heck? That should have moved.
It's okay.
It might have been iframe still. Okay.
What now?
I think that platform was supposed to go, but maybe just run right and jump. You're going to hit the lava, but keep going.
Okay, and maybe try
Just
to grab
commit.
a ring. Just grab
Oh,
it.
there we go.
Get
Nice.
Get it back.
Oh no, the spiky explosion.
Darn it.
All right, Open Set, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Open Set, mathematician, streams on Twitch, actually, so thank you for joining us. For a second, the stream title made me wonder, wait, how is Sonic the Hedgehog related to communication? That's something we ask ourselves every Wednesday.
I will say this little guy is pretty good at nonverbal communication, though. He's got some pretty fun little expressions going on here.
Oh, yeah, his impatience.
Yeah, and his little tapping foot. I love it.
That is...
Yup.
Oh my god, it started you way back. There is no checkpoint on this?
I guess not, or did I miss it?
I don't know, I didn't see it. If anyone else knows, any Sonic fans out there.
Oh, shoot.
But you nailed that part this time.
Okay.
There has to be a checkpoint somewhere around here. I'll keep an eye out.
Yep, so usually for like toddlers, you know, they'll have them do simple things like put a toy in a bucket or, you know, just kind of following something simple, one step.
Oh, maybe look left.
Oh, okay.
Go left, back left. There's like something. Is that platform over there? Nothing.
Huh.
All right. Oh, there might be a checkpoint there.
I'm just cracking up at how much you remember this music, that like it seriously lives in your psyche. And like you don't think about it on a daily basis, but as soon as it comes back,
but
like,
in our defense, these were some
later.
just like 16-bit jams, like spectacular music.
Truly.
Nice. Perfect.
Oh well. Did it
All
anyway.
right. Just bumps coming up. All right, so we started to converse about peaking, whether it's Ask a Scientist Gaming or TikTok. Can you tell everyone about the Baby Talk project?
Yes.
Something unique to you, as far as I know.
Yeah. Oops.
At least in your area. Oh, go right.
Yeah. Stuck.
Oh, platform's still there. Go left.
Go left.
It's still, yes.
Okay. Do I need to wait for it to
Might come back.
that lava thing? Or is it
Or
only
not.
gonna? We're leaving folks in suspense. What is? Dang, man. That is the
It's all
problem
right.
if you get stuck under those.
Yeah, because here I think it has to lift you up. Oh, wait, what's left? Go left. See what's left. There's like a hole in the wall.
Really?
I don't know what that was.
Dang, this is hard.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be back there again.
Oh, I've got to go back.
Yep.
Oh, see, there he goes. Calm down, dude.
There it is.
What? The eyebrows furrowed.
He likes risking his life, and
I
he's
guess
impatient
so.
when you're not allowing that to happen.
For sure.
So,
Okay, so I'm
go
going all the way
right,
back.
Yep. The block will be there again, hopefully. Oh. No.
No rings.
I like it.
No rings.
All right. Baby
I'm
Talk
living on
project.
a prayer. Baby Talk project.
While you're doing the hard part.
Yes. So, around the start of COVID, I was working with infant toddler teachers on a project just to support them to advance kids' communication in their infant toddler classrooms. And like everybody else, the world shut down. And I thought, I wish, I need to do something kind of remote and asynchronous to kind of keep up that that line.
Mm-hmm.
And because I obviously really enjoyed working with that group of teachers. So the very first idea was, what if we shared information about how to support kids' communication development on TikTok? Because I fell into the rabbit hole like everybody else in quarantine of like,
Something.
yeah, and there was such good content. I mean, I learned so much, like historical content, language content, a lot of really cool stuff out there. So our first study was with infant toddler teachers, and we used a set of videos that I made for them that just kind of took them through, early developmental milestones, strategies to support, how they could use it in the classroom, things like that. They really liked it, but they suggested doing a version for parents, and I thought, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. So then we kind of pivoted and we tested a version with parents of toddlers who were, kind of at that early word learning stage. And then I got a seed grant from FSU to develop a kind of more formal series for caregivers of newborns. In the first 6 months, because that's when we know so much learning starts to accrue. So if we can encourage caregivers to give a lot of that rich input and back and forth interactions early, it can really make a difference. So now we aren't in active data collection on one of those studies, but I just have an active account with, I think we're at like 8,900 followers or something on TikTok, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. That puts you in like top 10%.
Oh, does it? Oh,
yeah,
sweet. Sweet.
Should look it up.
Yeah, and it's really fun because it feels like it's a way to get people the information they need.
Sorry.
No problem. And in a way that's fun and, doesn't feel like you're reading a, child development blog or, nobody reads magazines anymore or anything like that. So it's a really cool, what we call in our field a dissemination strategy. So I'm trying now to get more funding to see if we can test it. And this time we've piloted it. So that basically means you see, like, is the idea workable? Are you seeing preliminary signs of effects? So for that, it was primarily caregiver knowledge. And we did, but what we didn't have money to do because of the size of that grant was see, does it impact child outcomes? And caregiver behaviors. So we change what they know, but can we also change what they do? Darn you. Spiky.
And so AI says if you have between 5,000 and 10,000 followers, that puts you in the micro creator range, and that's around the top 3 to 5% of TikTok accounts.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Well,
so it
thank
feels
you
good,
for that.
huh?
Yeah. Thank you for that. That's a little confidence boost because
Yeah.
I just have my
It's not-
eyes set on 10,000 because they let you make playlists. And
Oh, interesting. That's another threshold. Huh.
yeah, and I really want to be able to make playlists. So, if you're
All right, there's a link in chat if you're not following Baby Talk Project on TikTok. Go
there you there you go. Give me the 10,000 guys so I can make playlists for parents.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so one of the inherent challenges with TikTok is differentiating yourself from the garbage advice, right?
Oh,
There's so
yeah,
much,
totally.
I don't know,
Mumbo jumbo.
unfair actors that are
Totally.
well, either trying to propagate their brand by impersonating a condition of some kind, or they're just flat out misrepresenting.
Yeah. Yeah. And I find it in our
So do you start fights? Do you debunk people?
I do debunk people.
That's
I do
awesome.
debunk people. I do find that my biggest issue is that there's a lot, I don't know, and I say this and I'm like, do I really mean that? Yes, I kind of do. Whose primary purpose on there is to monetize. And it just, I get it. Everybody's got to make a living.
Yes.
But at the same time, I'm like, let's not gatekeep. And it just, I don't know. That part frustrates me a little bit.
Yeah.
But I also understand that I'm coming from a place of privilege of like, I have a salaried job. I make more than a school-based speech pathologist would. So like, it's understandable. But then I think as soon as things start to get commercial, like right now, there's this series of books that a speech pathologist wrote, and I like them. There's nothing wrong with them. They're great. But it's like $40 for a set of these 3 books that, they're marketing as, helping toddlers learn to talk. And it's like, well, yes, like every book. And yeah, there's some cool features about it, but I just feel like it puts so much pressure on parents to like have all the newest, latest, and greatest things that really makes me crazy.
Yeah.
Especially for parents who are lower income and like, that just, those access barriers. Oh, shoot. Really wanted me to jump in the lava to get those rings, huh?
I did.
Not gonna do it.
I mean, you're doing awesome though.
Yay!
You're
I'm getting back in the. Okay, dude. Okay. See, nonverbal communication again.
And so I'm not as familiar with the world of TikTok. I never dove into it, particularly since FSU banned it basically on campus.
I know, right?
Gave up.
And I will say, the funded study we had, we'd used Instagram just as an FYI.
Yeah.
And it was, it's fine. It's just a method, It didn't matter to us what we used.
Yeah, but the short form videos on TikTok, I mean, it just fits the parameters you're interested in.
Yes, and there's something kind of like you were saying about this actually, that like it's just very conversational as opposed to like kind of polished and pretty. And ooh.
And so do you have exchanges with people on TikTok?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's regulars, there's exchanges.
Yep. In fact, we actually have, there's a few teachers from the very first project that are still on there actually, which is really fun.
Oh, that's fun.
But yeah, there's folks that just kind of pop in with questions. It's tricky because a lot of times they'll want advice about like, does my child have a delay, yada yada. And obviously you can't, just like a doctor, like you can't answer that for them.
Yeah.
But you could just.
Oh no.
Not you little MRFer. There was none of those little posts. All the way to the beginning.
Let me know if at any point you want to go God mode so you don't have to replay, because we can have infinite coins basically.
How are you guys, audience? Are you tired of seeing me wrestle with this? Would you like to see something new? Do you need novelty? Are you enjoying watching?
They are never here for the gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is fun, and I've met a couple other creators that, like one parent of a child with autism that lives in Florida. We haven't met personally, but we definitely correspond, and it's been really cool to like get to know her a little bit. And then a couple other people who are sort of doing related things like promoting literacy and some other stuff. So it has been really fun. I think it's really in our little niche, the main area of misinformation is around autism for sure. And I try to just kind of correct what I can there, but there are some really, really strong feelings. So
yeah. Well, and there's just intentionally bad actors, right?
Yes,
People
that too.
that are just actively sowing disinformation.
For sure.
Not even for profit, just like
No.
maliciously. Like, to be destructive, which is kind of crazy.
It is. Okay.
Open set. I'm curious why they would ban TikTok but not Instagram. Oh, it was a state of Florida thing?
It was a state of Florida thing.
It's a Ron DeSantis posturing. I mean, I don't know how much we can get into it, but Ron DeSantis posturing against the Chinese and showing how we are independent. Fun fact, or not so fun fact, Open said, we cannot accept graduate students from China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, Venezuela,
Oh my
and
gosh.
Cuba because of state-related rules on what we can give in terms of like
Funding and
visas. And so, that is the entirety of it. So Instagram is fine, despite it being toxic as hell in some respects.
Yep.
What a state of affairs.
I know. Well, and now, with the
Well, get it. Oh.
sale of TikTok, or whatever. I mean, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, divestment.
Yeah, is that going to turn it around?
Well, yeah, they haven't.
Whoa.
They haven't re-changed the rules on it. Like, we still can't use it.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if maybe eventually they'll change it. But the algorithm has definitely changed. Like, views are way lower than they were. People feel like there's content that's being suppressed. And I don't know how much of that is true, but the views are definitely.
Yeah. So I saw the same thing with Twitter. So I mean, we have over 1,000 followers on Twitter, and we did like a science photo week where all those links came from, and it was, I mean, we were getting between 500 and 10,000 views depending on the photo, and then Elon Musk takes over. And it's like
similar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just crash. So.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah. complain about algorithms all day. But yeah, we
Yep.
agree, open set. What a sad state of affairs we're in.
It is challenging times for sure. Okay. Am I in new territory here? I think maybe.
So maybe go left. There was something
Oh,
over
okay.
there. So I get you killed. I don't know if it was a checkpoint or it was like a coin block or something.
I have.
Oh, there it was a checkpoint and a
hallelujah.
shield. And a shield.
And a shield.
Totally worth it.
Yes.
I mean, it's one of those dichotomies, right? It's a miracle of communication that we didn't have 20 years ago.
Yep.
And yet, it's a
It is a mixed. Yep.
it's a problematic means of communication.
Yep. It is definitely a mixed bag. But my feeling is, especially with rates of, how much caregiver. Oh, darn it. Use social media, especially in the postpartum period, because everything is new, right? Like when you're a first-time parent, especially, like, you're. I think some.
Look at that. Nice.
Woohoo! Somebody, I think it was like an industry study, maybe like, I don't know, something like Procter and Gamble, something, did a study that said that when your child's first born, your parents Google something like 6 times a day with questions. I'm like, I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it, right?
absolutely.
Like, you're like, is this poop normal?
Yeah.
Everything. So, it does feel like it's a good way to, like, if people are already on it, let's make it productive. Let's help people understand how to support their child and also what they need to do if it's not going well.
Yeah, that didn't even cross my mind. So our daughters are 6 and 9 years old, right? So we did the Googling thing. We started because we found all the information. But now presumably people are turning to generative AI
Oh
and
gosh,
ChatGPT
yeah.
to
I
partially
believe that.
raise the
Oh,
kids.
am I married?
Is there something? Keep
What
walking.
the heck?
Shortcut.
What the heck? Sweet.
Secret life.
Yes.
All right. So now maybe check if the left lets you go. Maybe it lets you go out somewhere and jump. Yeah. Classic.
Sweet. Okay. Have I been here before?
So the question is, are you going down or up? Don't know. Maybe down?
I've been here before.
Oh no, it took me
Deja vu.
backwards.
Yeah. Can I get back in?
Oh, so maybe that was, yeah, that's the shortcut, maybe. Okay, so get on top. Jump.
To jump.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a spike when you get out here. Speed strats. Speaking of speed strats, the other question we like to ask our guests every time we have them play a game. So I looked it up. Sonic 1 has 19 levels. What do you think the fastest someone has beaten Sonic 1?
Oh my gosh.
Speed runs.
5 minutes.
Close, 14 minutes.
Oh,
Or less than 1 minute per level in
that's
this game.
pretty crazy.
Yeah. They are
Given that I've
hard.
really been struggling with this one.
I mean, it's a hard game until you figure out how it's not hard anymore. And you fly
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah, that's true. I guess, like all things,
Yeah.
repetition.
Oh, man.
Okay, here I am alone with no brain.
Over the wall.
Stranded.
Do you want the sheet? Right now, I can turn it on.
Okay.
Because that'll...
Let's do it.
Tools, sheets. We'll do the infinite rings one. All right, you're good.
Like, okay, dude. Okay.
We'll see what happens when you hit the lava.
Put that
You don't
little-
have any rings right now, so I don't know what it's
Put
going to
that
do.
little toe tap in. Oh, dang, I almost... Oh,
There you
oh,
go.
it gave me...
200 rings.
Sweet.
Oh, God, did it
What
drop
was
you
that
all the way
noise?
down?
Nice.
Does anyone know where this is going? I think it gave you a free Sonic because you got 201 coins. But so the block was there. Because this is where you were earlier, right?
I think I'm having deja vu all over again.
Yeah, because you got to the right here. Yeah, because you went to the right here,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the direction. So
Should I try to do that again?
Yeah, I'd keep going right. I'll go make that jump, yeah. Alright, then up. Good spike. The left,
Oh, wait, go left.
I think. There was not, oh,
Was it this way?
maybe up here? So there's nothing that way. I think it was this way. It feels like you've done this before, but
Yeah.
maybe not, because it all looks the same anyway.
Do you think it, maybe it kind of reset me when I
Yeah, like you dropped
revived
down.
myself or something? I don't know.
Let's see. Sonic fans in the chat, let us know. All right, we should do one of the predictions. We're 45 minutes in already, so which one do you want to do?
Ooh.
Don't let the platform get away. It's fine. We got coins. All right, so
You pick.
right there.
I'm not good at multitasking. Oh, shite.
Okay, so that's the shortcut you were at earlier. So don't go that way.
Oh, don't go
I
that
think
way.
go
Okay.
up and around.
Let's just play in that.
All right,
music,
ladies and
though,
gentlemen, we're going to put up a prediction right now. If you guys are not following us, click the follow button. You'll get a bunch of standard internet units that you can gamble on questions. So typically Twitch predictions are video game related. We don't do that on this stream. Instead, we ask you guys science related questions that our guest has composed based on their expertise. And so Molly has sent me a bunch of questions. I'm going to pop those questions up for you guys right now. And you need to answer those without using ChatGPT or Google or whatever it may be. Based on what you've learned from Molly as she spoke or her gameplay, whatever helps you answer this question, whatever it might be, we're going to put up the prediction right now. And so look at the top of your chat. There is a predict button. Oh, time ran out. I did not God mode time. You lost to time, as we all do. It's a
That is
metaphor
so
for life.
poetic. That is so poetic.
All right. Prediction is up. Age of first words. So when do first words typically happen? 12 months or 15 months? And so throw your answers in chat. This is based on just general statistics across the board, child development, regardless of country. It's going to be similar across. So we got to keep track of which way you're going
Oh my God.
to make sure we're going the right way.
I don't know.
Oh, no, it's probably to the right because that was the thing that kept killing you.
Oh,
Shot
okay.
you
Yep.
backwards.
Yep.
So we'll keep going right. We got this. Click the predict button. Wow, age of first words. Is it 12 months or 15 months? And some of us might look at that, and I had troubles dealing with this when I had young kids. It's only 3 months difference.
I know.
That's also 25%
of their
of
life.
lifetime.
Yep.
Like that's a huge differentiation.
Correct.
So 3 months difference, 12 months or 15 months. At what age do kids do their first words? Typically, at least, that's not universal by any means. Throw your predictions in there now. Discuss. All right, so we broke those blocks. We know we're going the right direction.
Okay.
So we shouldn't have to do that again. Yeah, so this part is, the platform's to the right.
Are you coming back?
Probably not.
No.
I think they stay. What? God mode.
Mode. Oh, here we are at this thing again.
All right, Molly, what's the answer? First words, 12 months, 15 months.
12 months. How did they do?
12 months. Everyone that voted got it right.
Oh, so this is really helpful, right?
If you have kids, maybe that's, I don't know.
Yes. But they must have kids who are typically developing that they've not.
Yeah, that's true. As long as
They've
you
not
got
worried about it. Yes.
kids, fine.
But yes, absolutely. That is the average. It's a nice, easy one to remember. But a lot of parents, they start to freak out a little too early or a little too late. So you guys did great.
So I mean, this is something I've wrestled with because even my daughters have asked me what their first words were, and I honestly couldn't tell you because the thing I struggled with is like you see videos of a child saying mama or dada, but it's like, where do you, as a researcher in this domain, draw the line between just phonetic garbling to actual
Which
word
is so
formation?
fun. Yes.
Right? Because and the thing I read up on this, you're going left on top.
On top of.
Yep. And the thing I read up on this when I was wrestling with this question is Like in most languages, ma and pa and da, they're the same thing regardless of language.
Easy to say sounds.
Because
Yep.
that's the shape of the mouth and how it delivers. And so is it just a noise or is it actual? Okay, so now probably left.
Okay.
That's where we went backwards. So if you fall down too much there, you probably revert down all the way.
All right. So wait. So am I supposed to go here?
Go up there,
Okay.
and you have to make that jump. Probably is my guess. But anyway, so how do you draw that line as a researcher? If you're saying, most kids have their first word at 12 months, when is it a real word versus?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the interesting thing is
this is the jump right there.
Okay.
Jump right. Okay, you can't fall here, or we're going to start back further.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going that way.
Yep.
Okay.
So wait for that to go down. We'll pause the conversation a bit because this is stressful.
I swear, there's
All right. Oh,
got to be studies on.
We're past it. Go up.
Getting there, right?
Yep. No, we're making progress. Just commit to the jump. Airballs. Nice. I want to believe this is the end of the level. All right. So that is probably a boss fight. But we'll see.
Well, that was unfortunate.
God mode.
I remember as a kid being like the emotions with this kind of stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
so nervous
Getting
for
so
and so
stressed
frustrated.
out. But when you did it, it was just epic.
Just
Especially in a crowd of friends, like
Oh
when
my
people used to
gosh.
play video games together.
Yep.
You were walking on clouds for like a week. First time beating Mike Tyson in Punch Out. It's the little victories. No worries. You have
I'm just still
220.
going.
It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, avert your eyes, video game purist. Molly has just beaten the second. I think there's 5 stages of this. Congratulations. You earned it though. Those were hard jumps.
Those are. Thank you. That's very generous. But first word.
First word.
How do we
you
know?
draw a line? Yep.
So, well, first of all, so a lot of those studies that are looking at like age of acquisition, they're using caregiver report. So they're always an estimate because they're depending on what caregivers think. And sometimes caregivers, are really pretty stringent. Like, no, I couldn't understand exactly what he said. He
Yeah.
said baba, and it's clear he's referring to bottle, but he didn't say bottle.
Yeah. Needs 3 syllables or it's not a word.
Right, exactly, which is not how we look at it. So from our perspective, if a word has a clear referent, so like what it's referring to, it's phonologically consistent. So even if it's not completely accurate, but they're saying it in a consistent way, and it's spontaneous. So they're not just imitating you.
I see. Spontaneous that's an interesting threshold.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that is one that caregivers don't think about very much.
Well,
like,
yeah. And they
oh
try
yeah, he
to
says it
bias
after.
it. Like,
Yeah.
You want it to be dada. I'm here. Say it to my face.
Exactly.
So that's interesting.
Exactly. Yep. But that's not to say that caregiver reports aren't accurate, because they're pretty good. It's just that the way that caregivers make decisions is a little bit different than what we do. But that's one of the things that is kind of fun to teach, actually, when you're working with families, that sometimes they don't realize, oh, I can count a sound like moo. Like, yes, moo is symbolic. Like, even though it's not the word cow, it's kind of like an onomatopoeia sort of word. It is referring to the sound a cow makes. It's phonologically consistent, and it's spontaneous and intentional. So
Count it.
yeah. So some parents get really excited. They're like, oh, there's all these things that I'm not thinking of, and that's always fun. It's like,
So
yay.
what are the most common first words then?
So obviously mama and dada are some big ones, and there's always a debate about, which is common.
And so not ma or da, it's mama. It has to be draw a line on that.
I mean, no. So like, yes and no. So like, if you're working with a child, say, that has Down syndrome, and they say ma for mama, it is absolutely a good thing to do to interpret that as mama. And if they were filling out one of those forms where they're reporting on their child's vocabulary, we would want them to, because it's close. I mean, it's, and it doesn't, certainly a word like that too, there's so many variations,
that makes sense.
It's totally understandable.
And it's a manifestation of many things like recognition plus verbalization plus.
Correct.
Yeah, and as long as they represent those characteristics,
exactly,
you count it.
Exactly. And that's always what's so fun, especially for kids as they're learning other words that are, usually not mama and dada, but things that, where am I going? Am I going this way? Or maybe a little bit more complex.
Can you jump up when you're up there? Try it.
Let's see.
There's like all sorts of false ceilings and
yeah, this is weird.
So go up to the left. See if you can jump right inside that. So oh, or something. That'll cut that.
Have I been here before though? Did it take me back? I feel like it took me back.
Yeah, so there should be a way out of here somewhere. Or did it just give you a one up or something? Maybe go left. Did you come up here? Yeah, you came up here. So okay, jump.
Maybe jump over it. Let's see if I get some.
No, because that's your checkpoint. So now try going up. Smooth. It's right in there.
So where am I going?
I think go back and jump up on those guys. It's my best guess.
Okay.
Yeah, then ride these up.
Right.
And so the self-reporting on that has to be pretty blurry. And so in terms of your statistics here and your analysis, how do you have confidence in your conclusion?
Yeah, basically repeated measurement. Multiple studies over multiple decades.
And the assumption is stringent parents outweigh or balance out the
exactly right.
Defined. And
Yep. With enough
canceled.
of them, exactly. With enough of them, and thousands. Then you've got a fair amount of consensus.
That's interesting. So have you looked into like across different languages, different cultures, the number stays pretty consistent?
Yes, yep. Not me personally, but there is a lot of research on that, and yes, that holds. And you're right that it's still, the early words are typically, a name for a caregiver that, like you said, tend to have those same sounds. Because they're easy to see, especially mama, like, you can see what your mouth is doing to make that word. But it's really cool, I think, just from a linguistic standpoint too. There's like ima, ama, and all these world languages.
That's fun. Well, the other one that's interesting about that, so moo, right? The onomatopoeia, like, it's not the same across all languages.
No, isn't that
dogs
fun?
Bark, sometimes they go guau guau. Like,
I think that is the coolest thing too. Yep.
So presumably that manifests in how the kids say those words.
Yep. Now I'm not, so Kelly that you had on, I'm not as up on order of speech sound acquisition across languages, because that probably, I'll have to ask her, but I bet that does vary just because of frequency within a sound system. So of course the easy to see sounds or phonemes are going to be more easily acquired, but ones that are more common are too.
Yeah, frequency, just hearing it over and over. That's interesting.
Yep. Yeah, but usually first words are also nouns, things you can see, manipulate. Trippy land again.
That's interesting. I mean, what's fun about this is there's so many like foundational psychological aspects of it, like what it is to recognize objects and self and differentiating.
Yes, what's self and not self, and
and how do you label that? That's Man, this background is.
It is. No, trippy might be generous. You're gonna get seasick.
Oh, man.
I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get through here, but let's
just drink my watermelon high noon. Pretend none of this is happening.
I want to know who came up with this. Like, let's have this really trippy bird background and have it spin.
I just love that it's the Wild West of creativity, right? Because there were no rules in making video games back then. It was just.
Well, I guess this level too, this is really just about acquiring your rings, right? I mean, it's kind of like a break in a sense from.
So one thing that was interesting, so Julian Grasso was on, and she relayed a story about her learning to read playing Final Fantasy.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
you had to read, not necessarily like the formalism, but like it was a scenario where you wanted to read and you were enthusiastic about doing it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Now, is there a language acquisition equivalent of that?
That is so interesting, and yes, there
Like,
absolutely is.
Coco Melon that's
Yes.
like us now, or is it?
No, but it's interest. It's interest, absolutely. You know, and that's another thing that we work with families on a lot, because not every caregiver is really good at noticing their child's interest. I know it seems super basic, but especially if a kid has a disability and the way that they show their interest is a little idiosyncratic.
Yeah.
You know, it's really a way that we can help them hone in on like, oh yeah, you know, they're super into that. And of course there's some parents who are like, you know, or teachers, like there were these teachers that I worked with just a year or so ago that like, they were like the interpreters for these little girls. It was the coolest thing. So sometimes, you know, many times the caregivers teach us too, but
That's awesome.
but 100% kids' interest does very much drive their learning.
I mean, and I gotta imagine, particularly for like nonverbal autistic, where it's very focused on something,
Yes.
right? Whether it's Star Wars or what
Yes.
it might be.
Yep,
And so you tap into that in terms of the development.
100%. Yep. And now, I mean, I think that, you know, years ago, not so much speech pathologists, but and like what they call applied behavior analysis. There was more of a gravity. I just need like speed. Come
Let it
on.
go. Just ride it up. Ride it up, press right.
I think maybe I'm pressing right too soon. No, too late.
Yes, go to the left. Well,
Let's get some speed.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
no, it's fine. You're out of the
There we go.
cavern.
And I got rings. I got rings. But yeah, now, you know, there's much more of an openness to, you know, kind of embracing what those less common interests might be and using them as like good things, right? Like if you
no
have
longer a weirdo. That's
exactly.
just what you like. Yeah.
Yep. And we're gonna go with it. We're gonna build on it, and you know, we're gonna help you transition to some social interactions too, if we're really kind of keyed into an object or a light or you know whatever. But
Yeah.
but it used to kind of be, you know, kids were sort of coaxed away from it, and that still happens, but now I think there's definitely more of an understanding of like, no, we need to leverage that interest.
Yeah, I mean, we were shitting on social media earlier, but one thing it did bring to the forefront is just because you're one in a million, there's still, you know, 1,000 people online that care as much as you do about whatever that niche is.
You know what? That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah.
You may be one of a kind, but there are other like-minded folks out there.
Yeah, and then you meet them online, and I grew up in a small town of 1,600 people,
Oh
and
my
so
gosh.
it's like that's
wow.
tiny, right?
Whereabouts? What?
So Foley, Minnesota.
Oh
It's
my
like
gosh,
about an
okay.
hour north of Minneapolis. Like football field was against a cornfield, like small town,
Wow.
everything. And like reflecting back on that, is there was so many cultural and social norms that if you were,
Oh
you know,
my
the
gosh.
emo kid, you were so outcast in
Yep.
that scenario. But now it's like you go online and common interests exist everywhere.
Yep. And you can find, yep,
Well, and not only that, it's also like open people's eyes to like just
different cultures.
exactly.
And,
And so I think it's
Absolutely.
much more accepting. I mean, you have teenagers now, and I'm sure it's
yep.
very different than when we were.
So different. Yep. For better and worse, like we were saying, you know. But I do think that there's a degree to which it does connect people if you can just not fixate on it, which is hard for teenagers.
Not dive into the garbage too much.
Yes.
Oh my God, that new movie, the sequel, The Social Network.
The Social Network.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Toy Story 5. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see it.
That is one of
it's
the
like-
new movies. That's yeah.
Yeah.
But there's I mean, talking about social media. So there's what I don't remember what it's called. It's Social Network sequel. What is it called? Sorry, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, no problem.
It's called The Social Reckoning.
Oh, okay.
And
Interesting.
so this one dives into the Facebook manipulation and, biasing things.
Oh my gosh.
And I mean, some of the stuff that's coming out is absolutely crazy. Like on Instagram, apparently there's an algorithm where if a teenage girl puts up a photo and then takes it down within 2 minutes, you automatically think they have some kind of perception issue and you try to sell them makeup and stuff like that.
Oh, that's absolutely
so just
atrocious.
absolutely disgusting manipulations, social engineering.
That's so crazy. Well, and I'm so glad like that lawsuit, seems like it's a major victory.
Yeah. No, hopefully something comes of that because that's just crazy.
Yep.
Misadventures in Astro, welcome back. Thank you for joining. Hello, Doctor. Hello, Doctor.
Hello.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Oh man, Misadventures, you dove into it. We started talking social media. We are talking about childhood language acquisition and communication, but I mean, we talked about, media and TV and video games being part of that, where kids are learning now. And
Yeah.
I mean, putting your 6-month-old in front of a screen has repercussions.
That surely does.
So are you guys seeing that on a large scale?
Huge. Yeah. I mean, it's really, really bad. And that's one of kind of the threads of messaging that, I mean, it seems counterintuitive, like with baby talk, that like you're communicating through a device for the caregiver, to share information with caregivers so they don't do that. But, I think it's important, like, to meet people where they are, but also to help them understand that, because they really think that there's things that their child can learn, or some families think that there's things that their child can learn. And to some extent, a slightly older child, it's true. There's all kinds of,
Ooh, look at that move. That was veteran. Nice. That's very nice.
Am I going the right way? Okay.
I default to right
There you go.
until you're told otherwise.
It's a right-handed world, isn't it?
Exactly.
Sorry, lefties.
It's better than it was 100 years ago.
This is true.
Yeah, speaking about normative.
Yeah, exactly, right? With the
Manipulation.
desks that like force them to go the other way.
Yeah.
Terrible. But yeah, we definitely are seeing it.
So I mean, is the data showing like later language are you seeing it?
I mean, I think so. The data on that, I think, are going to be a little bit muddy for a while. It's going to be hard to disentangle.
Oh, COVID. Yeah.
Correct.
No,
Yep.
that's fair.
Yep. So I think in probably another like 5 years or so, there'll be a cohort of kids that are not COVID, that are, kind of this like, peak. I mean, obviously there's been media, but it's the portable media, and it's hard. I think so much of it stems from not even knowledge necessarily, but like, you guys are going very slow. Okay. Lack of support, like how many times do you put your kid in front of an iPad because you're exhausted, or, you're
working 2 jobs and you don't have a choice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And, there may not be anyone to help give you other ideas for like what's low pressure for you, that, you little suckers.
Yeah, I have empathy in many respects for that as a parenting tool. But if you're the parent at IGG Gymnastics that kid melts until they get their screen, screw you, you are parenting wrong.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
I just can't.
Yeah.
There's a threshold to my patience with this.
And that's not a family that's lacking for resources if they're.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. That should be a filter for.
Well, and the sad thing is like, and we try to like use messaging to kind of communicate this too.
Checkpoint, nice.
Yes. There's something, at least with babies, I actually don't know if this is true with toddlers and up, but with babies, there's actually an oxytocin release when you're like having one of those like real sweet little interactions that like they have an oxytocin release, you have an oxytocin release, so you keep doing it.
Yeah.
And
keep getting your hit.
Yeah, and I think yes, exactly. And so it's sad for people to miss out on that and that kind of bonding and connection. Okay, I feel like I'm in a pinball machine.
Man, so is there generational research on this? So like we talked about it earlier. We're both like Zennial, we're Gen X, millennial, blurry line, remember the world without the internet. But we were also latchkey kids, where our parents were heavily involved when we were young, and then they disappeared at a slightly older age.
It's like so exactly what
Right?
I mean.
It's the common experience for most of us, right? It was just like my kids are in summer camp right now. We didn't have summer camps.
No.
It was just get on your bike and just bike across the interstate. Sure.
Yep.
And so is there generational gaps you see in these behaviors? I guess maybe there isn't uniform data across the generations.
You nailed it. Yep. There really isn't. Probably, certainly from our generation, probably by the 90s, there was, I think, a little bit more consensus around measurement tools, like, using that same caregiver report form.
I see.
And just generally measuring the same way. But I think in another 10 years, we'll have, about 40 years worth to look at that. But I do think, we do see rates of, at least since the COVID era, incidents of language delays and certainly autism on the rise. But there's all kinds of reasons for that. And I think that is one of our little things is, actually, little guest touches on both of those.
Yeah, which one do you want?
Either one. What do you think?
Age or gender?
Let's do gender.
All right, we're going to put up another prediction. If you're not following, click the follow button. If you are following, use your internet points to make a prediction on this particular question. We're going to ask you guys.
Don't watch what's happening on
Yeah,
the
just
screen.
ignore that. It's fine.
Just
Infinite coins, nothing's happening.
and being
You're over halfway through the game.
medieval torture device over here. This is just cruel.
All right, we're going to put up the prediction right now at the top of your chat. Click that predict button, put your guess in. Autism is equally common in boys and girls, true or false? And so this is not equally commonly diagnosed. This is equally common in terms of its actual manifestation. Okay. And so, this is it equally common in boys and girls? That's fine. So autism diagnosis rates are going up. Is the rate of autism going up, or is it just diagnoses are going up?
Well, that is a great question. And, kind of ties back to like your point that like, what kind of data do we have in the, from the 80s? Am I going the wrong way?
I don't know. Because you just got
I am going
those.
left. I'm not going right.
I don't know. Lost. It's like I look. Okay, so here was so right. So you you bounced up that, but you can also go right now. Because you went up this and jumped around because there was a block there, but now it's not there. So maybe you're okay.
So should I keep going right?
I think go right. Yeah. I apologize to anyone that's a Sonic 1 player. I was not a Sonic 1 player. I played Sonic 2 a bunch, so I'm just doing my best based on video game intuition.
I love it. I love it. I bet that's a thing.
I mean, at this point, I've watched a lot of games that I've never played, so maybe. Become an expert in third-party viewing. But yeah, click that predict button. Make your guess right now. You guys have about 20 seconds left. Autism is equally common in boys or girls. And again, these are just standard internet units. They don't matter. They don't do anything outside of the screen.
Points don't matter. Anybody remember that game?
Exactly.
Whose line is it anyway?
Whose line? Yeah. Who's that? Drew Carey.
Yep. Oh my gosh, I missed that show.
That also ages us. Put your predictions
we should have
right
had them
now.
predict what year we were born.
Oh man, that would have been a fun one.
Oops. Why are you?
All right, Molly. Autism is equally common in boys and girls, true or false? What is your answer?
It is false. How did they do?
False is the winner.
What?
So they got false right. Congratulations.
Yay, good job. You guys are probably following the news on this stuff. Very good.
Nice misadventures. Congratulations. It is false. And so what's the bias? Which direction does it go?
There you go. You want me to say, or you want them to say?
Let's go. No, let's
So the bias is to boys. And some of that they do think is due to genetic factors that are still being uncovered, but
interesting.
There's
so this is like a Y chromosome related.
Well, not entirely. Not entirely. So the consensus right now is that it's a combination of genetic and environmental factors. So it makes it really murky to disentangle. And I think, there's a lot of progress on it. And, certainly it's been in the media a lot. So it's not that it's entirely Y-linked, because girls definitely have can have autism.
Yeah.
But from what we do know now, it is less prevalent, but it's also less understood in girls. It tends to look different in terms of, just kind of like the stereotype or some of the behaviors that that come with it that we're used to kind of hearing and thinking about. Even like language. There are girls with autism who are non-speaking, but language levels tend to be a little bit higher too. So
yeah, I was gonna wonder about that, because like there's a spectrum of autism, obviously.
Absolutely.
And typically it's more obvious in boys than girls, at least as far as I know.
Yep.
So that.
Yep.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of, it's interesting, like there's a lot of women who are getting diagnoses in adulthood, because they're like, this was never caught when I was a kid. And, they've kind of been like masking it their whole life, and they're like expert at it. So it'll be interesting to see if some of those numbers change, if it isn't actually a little bit more equal than we think, with better tools for.
Oh no, you got the hit, and then right down the hole.
Dang it.
Threaded the needle. God mode cannot help you. Oh, that one.
I know, right?
This
Not
one-
even God can help you.
Have you tried getting good?
I know.
No amount of prayer.
I know, seriously.
Divine
Nothing can
intervention.
help me.
Oh man,
That is funny.
man, that is curious. And so in terms of like the nonverbal prevalence, it's much more common in boys than girls, though.
Yes, yep. But there, like I said, there are certainly girls who are non-speaking too. But there just seems to be, and this is somewhat anecdotal, there seems to be a whole group of people that that are adults now that just were sort of missed.
Nope,
Okay,
you're
at
still
least
alive.
But now I'm ringless.
It's 2 holes in the middle. No,
Ringless.
you have 200 rings.
Oh, okay.
God mode.
Thank you.
Whoa. The momentum stopped.
Can't save me from the.
Momentum just crushed.
At least I don't have to go far. Sorry, guys.
Mediocre gameplay. We delivered.
That's right.
I think you're pretty far into what's the name of this level? Do you remember?
I have no idea. Oh, that's a new one. Oops.
Sonic levels.
Okay, Zone Act 3?
Spring Yard Zone 3. Spring Yard Zone 3. So there you're on the 9th of 6, 19. So you're on the 9th of 19. So you're about halfway through the game.
Okay,
That's not bad.
not too bad. Although would you say somebody finished it in 14 minutes?
14 minutes and you are an hour and 18 minutes in with God mode. I love speedrunners. They put it in perspective. They really frame up where your ability sits.
Although I like to look at is how many hours did these guys
Yeah, how much do they invest in? Most of the time, speedrunning is figuring out what the tricks are.
Yeah.
And when you do that,
Yeah.
then it's not a skill issue. It's just an execution.
Yeah. That is fun though.
Yeah, I love speedrun. It is just quintessential scientific method.
Yeah, right?
If I do X, Y occurs.
Yep, there you go.
If I do something
shoot.
slightly different, can I go further? And note, if you get sick of this game, we can switch. We have several
I'm
others.
fine.
If
I just
you're-
feel bad for you guys watching me struggle.
As long as the conversation is progressing.
There you go. There you go. But you
And
guys have been nailing it.
And so talking about big data sets and like information and things we'd like to know, one of my favorite questions on stream, unlimited budget, no moral qualms, what studies would you do?
I love that one.
And so
I love
this
that
could
one.
go all sorts of levels of extreme. So we used to have Sarah Hart on the stream before she moved from.
Oh, she's so great.
Yeah, no, she was awesome. But hers was, make octuplets and separate them at birth, right? Because then you can study behaviors. We're talking, we had
That's fantastic.
Who else was it? We had a sociologist. He wanted to put ankle bracelets on people and send a hurricane at a city. And so,
oh my gosh,
shoot for the moon.
Shoot for
Unlimited
the
budget,
moon. Okay, well,
no
mine
more
was honestly not
so let's
fun.
we'll differentiate two ones. We'll do a realistic one, and then a like, what would you have to do
Oh my gosh.
to actually figure something out?
Okay, well, my realistic one is a bit of an extension of some work that's already been done, but is basically kind of eliminating. So we know that poverty is a risk factor for language impairments. And there are some studies these days that are looking at not just language, but other, cognitive and maternal factors to see like, well, what happens if you just give people money?
Does it really solve problems?
Yeah.
And the answer is yes. Spoilers.
Yes, I know. Spoilers. Although, so some of the ones that have been done now, it seems like it's just, there were preliminary positive signs, but didn't seem to be enough. So I would do universal basic income and see if that makes a difference for children's language outcomes, because, it feels.
Oh wow! It just appeared on you. That's brutal.
Anybody have any tips?
My best guess is when he goes down, get on top of him and try to get a couple bounces.
Okay. Oops. Oh no.
If it's anything like Mario or Sonic 2. Misadventures is asking, what's the drink for tonight? We are drinking High Noon Hard Seltzer, and I got the tropical pack, so I'm drinking watermelon now, and you're on pineapple.
I'm on pineapple, clearly.
It's too much. No, I refuse to believe that. This is performance enhancing. It makes you calm, relax, and it's fine. Maybe you haven't had enough.
You know what? Seriously, maybe that's it.
That's a threshold. So, Misadventures has redeemed Take a Drink. So, Molly, cheers. Thank you for joining me on a Wednesday night during the summer.
So
I know you were initially hesitant because you don't game, but it's going to turn out fine. Most of my guests are. We'll cheers to your win on this.
There you go.
Just wait for him to go down. Get on top. Oh no!
That's the risk, though, right?
Oh, all right. Well, cheers anyway.
Anyways, cheers.
Misadventures. Hopefully, you have a drink in hand, hanging out. All right. So, sorry. Realistic study.
Yes. So, realistic study would be, and it would probably need to be longitudinal, actually, in the sense of like multi-generations.
I mean, that's unlimited budget. That's like, especially sociology, psychology. You don't get the funds to do long term.
No.
And it's impossible, right? With a 3-year grant budget.
No,
can't.
Exactly. And even the ones that are like, no, it's so true. And even the ones that are 10 years, I just feel like there's so much that's teaching us about, kind of cross-generational, come on, inheritance of good and,
I think you
good
can
and
hit
bad
him with
features.
a run jump, right?
I think I can get that high. Oh, maybe. Now he took away one of my blocks. I don't have quite as much. Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry,
Can I do it?
Study. Or do you want to focus? We'll focus. Get up. Oh, double. Yes. That was elite.
Okay, this is all right. I'm getting there. I'm doing it.
I don't know how many hits this takes. Oh, that's a good stretch. Oh.
Come on.
You're there. But now it's going to be really hard because if he goes to the right, you can't even hit him. Oh. That was a lot of hits, though. That was good.
Right?
That was quite a few. All right, before the next battle. So the study you want to do, longitudinal.
Yes, universal basic income.
And just...
In a large enough population.
And you want to see prevalence of language disabilities? You want to see...
Yep.
Just all of it. Like when they start learning word count by the time they're 18.
Yeah, well,
SAT
by then
scores.
employment, Yep. All kinds of stuff you could measure.
And having all the parental data,
Yep.
living conditions,
Absolutely.
family income,
Yep. Mental health.
parental
Yep.
educational levels.
Absolutely.
Man, that would be intriguing. And you'd
Yeah.
so, I mean, you'd have to limit the scope, presumably, to one country. I guess, unlimited
US,
budget.
yeah.
Just get all the data.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then throw it through some...
But honestly, we are like top, and I'm not, obviously I'm not in social work or sociology, but I feel like we're among the top of income inequality. So we're a great place to.
It's a good cross section. Mm-hmm. So you just take all that data, fit it with straight lines until you get one, and
Yep. Because I feel like even with the interventions that we're doing to share information, it's like we know it's one pathway, right? Like we know that education level matters, and what parents know about early development influences their interactions.
ooh, that was a good strategy.
Close. I don't know how I
You
did
get
that.
on
I
the
got
block
like
right
under.
next to him. Yeah. Right there. A few jumps in there. Oh. 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 No, you got to make this jump though.
Oh, okay.
You're going to have to jump to the right. I think you can jump and you'll be fine.
And no rings
Jump.
will help me, huh?
Nope, you got it. That's... It's about halfway through the game, ladies and gentlemen. Stressful.
Take a drink.
Cheers. That one's for everyone. That's
Yes.
a free take a drink.
if you are still with
I'll
us,
spend my internet points. Where's my... Here we
raise a
go.
glass.
Take a drink. Cheers, everyone. That's for everyone.
Ooh, I
Feels
remember this
good.
music too.
I mean, what's nice is with your particular cheat right now, as long as you're
I'm not,
not
falling
underwater or falling in a hole,
Okay, well,
if you have to swim, we might have to turn on a,
okay,
always breathe. Actually, let me do that.
okay,
Because otherwise you're going to run out of breath.
okay.
Infinite
Infinite underwater.
Yeah. There we go. All right, so that's a realistic study, non-realistic.
Oh,
So,
man.
I mean, there's a few examples in this domain of like,
I like the
These-
octopuses.
just to try.
I mean, there's a lot you could learn about like nature nurture that way.
I mean, and it's a bit twisted in some respects because you could like genetically engineer to some extent, right? You could
totally.
induce autism basically and see.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's a few like real examples of twisted language development studies in that.
Oh
there's,
yeah, like the kids in deprivation.
yeah. Like the feral kids that are
Yep.
grown up in the dark. I mean, do you use those as case studies, or is there any insights to be learned there?
Yeah, I mean, they're primarily used just as case studies of like, we think that there might be a critical period for language acquisition because, in these kids that, that have been living on their own, if they were, just say younger than 5, when they were found, their language fared a lot better than the ones that were found at like 12 or 13. And that actually tracks with, second language acquisition, that like it's a lot easier and quicker to acquire that second language the younger you are, and before that kind of early adolescence period seems to be a sweet spot. Not to say you can't, there's no age at which it's too late to become bilingual, but so yeah, they're mostly just used as case studies, but unfortunately there's kids and all kinds of orphanages globally, not so much in the US, but
Well, there's I mean, one of your expertise is pre-linguistic communication.
Yep.
And one of the profound things that I'd heard at some point is like, even in these detainment centers like ICE, like babies stop crying because they know they aren't communicating anymore.
Yep.
Like, and that's
Yep, and,
a
there's
known
no-
phenomenon.
oh God, I
That's
just, like seriously want to cry. But yes, they will. If they, and a cry is one of the earliest forms of communication, and if they're not getting a response, they will stop.
and so at that
so
point,
sad.
it's for them, it's a feedback loop, right? Whether
Yep.
it's being responded to, and if not.
100%.
And so there's
Yep.
some biological innateness to crying to get what you want.
Yep.
And if they don't get that feedback loop, it's devastating.
Yep.
And so-
Absolutely.
So what happens to them developmentally? Is that a long-term
You mean
impact.
the kids in detention?
Yeah, well, the
Right.
ones that I mean, like that at some point start, because they used to have orphanages. They called them like quiet or something like that.
Oh,
Is it
yeah,
like-
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I forget the term. Yep. Yep. Where, yeah, you would think like, oh, what a sweet, well-behaved, but really they've just kind of been,
They've been broken.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, long term, I think the thing that they teach you, at least in our area, and I think in social work, it's also a common term, is like this notion of risk and resilience. That on one hand, especially very young kids are at the most risk, but they're also highly resilient, and so it's kind of, ooh, I remember this one. Sort of.
That's awesome. You remember it though.
Yeah. This is
It's
this
one
is
that-
fascinating in the sense of like, long-term memory and what.
So
yeah.
did you ever beat this game?
Yes, I know that I did,
Oh,
but
that's awesome.
I couldn't have. So this one came out in 91, you said?
Yep.
So I would have been 9. In 82. So yeah, I was probably 10, I bet.
That's awesome.
So cute. But yeah, so I think, kids can, they can certainly regain skills. But, they need a lot of really consistent care
So
to kind of build back.
going along this dialogue of extreme language development cases, I mean, the other direction you can go with that is there are some people studying primates, whether they can acquire language. Are you familiar with any of that research?
A little bit. And it's funny, on your list was like, what other field, what other career might you have done? That primatology was actually on my
that's
list. Yeah, from marine biology, basically because I thought manatees were cute.
And you're right.
They really are. They
Sea
really are
cows, if
kind
you
of a
haven't seen
spirit
them.
animal.
Wakulla Springs,
Yep.
near Tallahassee.
Exactly. Gotta see them. But yeah, I'm at a very surface level familiar with some of that research, but they are so cool to watch interact. And in fact, on some of the videos that I'll reshare on the Baby Talk page, I'm constantly sharing primate videos because I think there's just so much that universal that you can see, how they respond to their babies and the social interactions between like a little family unit or community. It's just really cute. And somehow it's like, I don't know, like it just kind of reminds you of your own humanity.
Yeah.
Videos in zoos where like the gorilla will come and like check out a mom with a newborn baby. Like she's literally visiting the parent who's kind of holding up this baby. It's just, I mean, it's really amazing.
Yeah.
And their communication is, there are some people who argue that they can use language because they can be taught sign. But then there's others who argue, well, no, that's not like, yes, they can be taught it, but they can't use it in like a combinatorial way. So like,
I see.
we can combine words together to make
Yeah.
sentences and like infinitely new meanings.
They argue they're just message boards that
Yes.
just
Yep.
execute.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
That is interesting.
And I'm sure others, will disagree and say, no, they, that's just what that's the only repertoire that they've been taught, but that doesn't mean that they don't have, other ways of, combining meaning with.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's certain primates that the thinking is they don't have the infrastructure, like the mechanical infrastructure to make
speech
words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
And so where does that play in on like baby's first words? Because we talked about recognition and assigning
Yeah.
it, and so they have like 3 out of 4, but they can't do number 4. So they don't get a first word because it doesn't meet that criteria.
Because they're only imitating, say. Like, you mean, what do you...
Yeah, where would you draw the line on when Coco the gorilla has actually used a word?
Yeah, I mean, I think if they're using it spontaneous...
Wow.
Didn't remember
That came
that
out
guy?
of nowhere.
I know, right? Yeah, did not remember you. Was he a gargoyle? Jerk.
Oh man, so you were a Disney afternoon kid. Speaking of gargoyles.
Yep.
DuckTales.
Oh,
Rescue Rangers. Oh no, Swoosh. The Swiss cheese rock.
Yes. Dang it.
Sorry for the
zone.
detour.
No, this is fun. This is how we're learning to multitask, but I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I have to go down. I think so.
Yes, yeah.
Why is it celebrating me?
Yeah, that's speaking of infrastructure for language, there's a short story called, I don't remember what it's called. I'm gonna find the name. It's my wife's favorite short story.
Oh,
Sorry. There it is. All right, I'm going to put a link in chat for you guys. It's a short story called They Are Made Out of Meat. It's a perspective of aliens talking about humans, and they're made out of meat.
carbon stack.
And yeah, exactly. And related to our discussion and your expertise, one of my favorite lines is they speak by whistling through their meat. Which is 100% how language exists.
So fantastic. Whistling through our meat. I love it.
Like that is.
Yep.
If
And
you had
very
to
complex
reduce your
whistling.
discipline into one
You know what?
sentence on a biological foundational level.
I love that because I see those like badly describe your profession. Yeah.
Exactly. I study
Teaching
when
babies
kids
to whistle
whistle through their meat. I mean, it's a transition we all have to learn. Whistling through our meat. Which is amazing. Like when you think about that and then listen to a really good singer, you're like, they're
Wow.
really good at whistling through meat
They're whistling.
and adjusting meat volumes and spaces.
That is
right
so
here, right
funny.
here.
Okay,
Oh, nope, get it. Oh, yeah, nice.
go.
There's another one.
Whoop.
Yeah, you can go under. There you go. There's gonna be one
So
squishing.
one more.
Nope.
I remember
Perfect.
liking this level.
Man, does this one have the sound effect when you're running out of air? I don't remember. Because there's like a rapid noise on Sonic 2 that causes panic in me.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember that, but I bet if I heard it, it would trigger that core memory.
Yeah, I mean, we have the cheat on right now, so we're kind of circumventing, but it's a very fast, rapid music.
That is
Man, that's fun.
really funny.
As we think with our meat.
Yes.
And panic with our meat.
That's right. Thinking and panicking with our and as we whistle
Man,
with our meat. Yes. See, that one was quicker.
that was good.
I retained
that was
my.
very good. So yeah, unlimited budget. We talked about
Yeah,
octuplets. What would you do? I mean, it's such a crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, and because I feel like it, when you start thinking about oh yeah, I mean there are people that it's such an interesting time to work in a disability related field because there's so much there was this big headline a couple weeks ago in the news where a couple, young couple that was gonna have a child with Down syndrome decided to discontinue the pregnancy and have an abortion. And people have such heated feelings about it that really, I mean, the technology, I guess, is kind of technically there to no longer have certain disabilities in a population, which is just such a crazy, when you work in the space, you're like, I can't, that's so sad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, these are complex decisions that families make, and I don't know. So yeah, we're so trained to I don't know. It's hard for me to think about things that may be a little morally askew.
Yeah. Well,
But I like the octuplets one.
But this is it's a prevalent thing in the deaf community, right? Because there's a certain contingent that are against cochlear implants
Yep.
and things like that. 'Cause
Absolutely. Yep.
It's I don't know, playing
Well,
God.
yeah,
Or it's not a disability, so we shouldn't try to fix it.
That's
kind
it.
Of thing.
Yep. That is the feeling. Yeah, and that's really interesting too. And
I can understand
big
that
divides.
perspective, but there was a House episode that was not on deafness; it was on dwarfism.
oh yeah.
And so at some point the mother was a dwarf, but the daughter had dwarfism, but then they discovered it was actually a a hormonal or thyroidal thing,
Oh,
and so they
okay.
could actually cure it on
Oh,
her.
interesting. And they had to decide
Yeah, exactly.
that they want to do it.
And it was like the daughter was against it, but House talked the mom into, is it like it's a disadvantage at some point, right?
Right.
But
there's.
do you want to frame it like that?
Yep.
So hard
Yeah.
discussion above our pay grade on Ask a Scientist Gaming, but
Right. I mean, definitely. But I think those questions are going to become more and more.
yeah, with engineering.
Yeah, and in the roles of people's lives, I think they're definitely more common than we might think.
And so I opened my Gen Chem, so I teach general chemistry typically,
Oh,
which
cool.
is like the freshman level introductory.
Baby chem. Oh, that's.
And I have to like, there's certain amount of I'm going to train you for the future, a future
Right,
that I
that's
can't
so
possibly
neat.
predict. And so one of
Yeah.
the things I like to talk about is, genetic engineering and how that shapes what our future looks like. And the example I like to use is we can splice fluorescent green proteins into basically anything. We've done it in like rabbits and frogs and, fish. We can make them glow in the dark. What happens when somebody wants a glowing kid? is that morally reprehensible?
I'm sure somebody wants a glowing kid.
Exactly.
I mean,
But who are we to judge that? If we're free, can we do that? And does that damage the kid? I don't know.
oh God, that sounds like it would be really like. It could be a really good Disney short or something.
Positive or negative. Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, there are parents that probably would be like, "Oh, I want my kid to be unique."
Snazzy GT, thank you for joining us. I got accepted into FSU as a transfer student.
Awesome.
Champ. Congratulations, Snazzy. What major, what area you're going to go into? Let us know. That's exciting.
Communication
news.
disorder.
Congratulations. Do it. And so I mean, speaking of majors in communication disorders, and so you are in the College of Communication,
We
whereas
are.
Kelly is in education. You guys study similar things, right? It's
So we're actually both in the College of Communication.
Okay.
She and I both we collaborate with a lot of folks in College of Ed,
I
and
see.
it's interesting because our field as a whole, oftentimes we're housed either in a College of Ed or an allied health sciences. So this, kind of placement in the College of Communication Information is less common. But it's kind of fun, for all the social media stuff. I'm working with some folks that, they study social media, and it's been so cool. This is a really neat, there's interesting possibilities for collaboration, even though what we do is so different. One of the ones, Katie Dale, she studies, I'm not going to use the right words, but it's basically positive media psychology, basically, and how social media can make you feel good things in addition to other things.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm way too cynical. I need to look into that research.
Yes, read Katie Dale's research. Yeah. Yep.
That's fun. And so
So,
I
yeah.
guess if it's a disorder, then it would fall under the health umbrella. Is that the argument?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of, so speech therapists as a whole, are usually either in a community setting, like early intervention is, that's usually a publicly funded program, or they're in a school, or they're in some kind of a health care facility,
I see.
people who work with older adults will be in skilled nursing or acute
Did
care.
you hit that button down there? Have you hit that?
know.
So if you look left, right
Okay.
down left, that platform, see that button?
Oh, this guy. No,
Yep.
I didn't even see it. Yep.
I think that's how you
Okay.
open the door. Nice.
Okay.
And I think it'll be open now.
Is it back up here? I can't remember. Oh.
Oh, nice. Another checkpoint.
Sweet.
We're making progress, ladies.
We're
and
getting
gentlemen.
there, guys.
If you guys
We're
have
getting
any
there.
questions, Molly's happy to answer them. We're talking about childhood language development, early communication, pre-linguistic communication, family interventions for kids speaking and development, social media and using it as a tool for language development, or at least facilitating parents assisting with language development. So if you guys have any questions, throw those in chat. Molly's happy to answer them as she crosses the halfway point in Sonic. Who's the best Sonic character? Reese's Pieces, asking the important questions.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Honestly,
so there's Sonic, there's Tails, there's Knuckles.
Which
Amy
one's
is a later one. That's a red one from Sonic 3. There's
oh,
Mecha Sonic. There is,
cute.
I don't know. Somebody else knows. I know Sega Sonic plus a
This,
little bit of
yeah,
movies.
this
Have you
this
seen
is the
movies?
Sonic from. No, I have not.
Oh.
But this is the Sonic from my childhood, so I have to say this one.
Yeah, Sonic is the one. The OG is the best.
OG.
Shadow, that's another one. Voiced by Keanu Reeves in the movie.
Oh my god, so cute.
You should
I
probably
feel,
watch the
I
movies.
was gonna say I feel like that has to be on my
I think
weekend list.
they were thoughtful. They didn't oversell the nostalgia. They made it fun. They fixed the CGI that was an abomination originally. So yeah.
Funny.
Snazzy is going for a BS in computer science. So congratulations
Cool.
on the transfer. I still have one science class I will have to take at FSU. I already took physics 1, physics 2 at my current university. That's fun. I'd recommend chemistry, but I'm not teaching it. So no, take like astrophysics or something interesting. Find David
Do you teach it?
Collins.
Do you teach every semester the
No,
Gen Chem?
No, I typically alternate between an undergrad and a grad
Oh, that's
course.
nice. That's
So-
that's nice to
Yeah.
have a little variety.
And it's, yeah, especially, I mean, for recruiting and things like that, getting
Oh, yeah.
grad students in the group.
Shoot. I don't know why you're making celebratory noises, but
So every
Thank
time you
you.
get hit, it's taking the first coin you get as a like breaking the 200 mark, and you get
Oh.
a free life. So
it's
like, you got hit,
falsely
good job.
advertising that.
oh, oh, no, sorry, I distracted you.
Sorry.
Congratulations, Snazzy. That's awesome. You got in as a transfer. FSU is
Yeah.
getting increasingly hard to get into.
It
Just kinda
is.
crazy.
It really is. And that's a great way to do it.
Yeah, no, it's less expensive. Actually, FSU is a very cheap school.
Yeah.
If you look at the numbers, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we're a good value. Oops.
We are a good value. Most cost
Bargain,
effective.
a bargain.
Way better than what was it, New College of Florida?
Oh my
Did you see
gosh.
any of that studies recently?
No,
Like-
just heard, yeah.
I didn't think I'd get in because I got denied
Politics.
from UCF. Currently at UWF. Oh, that's fun.
Fort Walton Beach,
Oh wow.
which is like, a lot of kids from Fort Walton Beach go to UWF.
Hmm.
It's about an hour away.
But you went to FSU for undergrad.
I
if
did.
remember.
Yep.
That's
I did.
Man, did you live in the dorms?
No, I didn't. I feel like I've missed out on a milestone in life. I lived in a townhouse.
Mm.
And it's so funny because like now my kids used to go to school like not too far from it. And so sometimes I'll drive by, I'm like, oh my gosh, memory lane.
Yeah, I know, that's
Memory lane
crazy.
on Gina Lane. And it's, it's probably still like student-y.
So one of my former colleagues, Greg Dudley, he went to undergrad at FSU, went off, got his, PhD, his postdoc, and then he came back to FSU as a faculty, and they let him reuse his photo on his ID.
No. Oh my
from
gosh,
his, like,
that's so
freshman year.
funny.
Did they give you that option?
I don't remember. Although I did, so I think I got mine updated in like 2015 when I was that assistant in research position.
I see.
So I had that one until I lost my FSU card about a year ago. And then I'm like, I need to not look 10 years younger than I am because people are going to start to question,
That's fair.
But I totally respect his commitment to his youth.
Yeah, so he committed and he was so proud of it.
Oh, dang it.
It's fine,
Not as
as long as you don't die.
sure. Well, it's just going to keep.
Oh, Snazzy said
not
Fort
letting me
Walton
move.
isn't far from my hometown of Navarre.
Navarre?
Var.
Oh my gosh, that is actually closer to where I grew up. So, do you know? I can't get off this. It's not. It's
Oh,
like
it's just. Oh no, it's not letting you move at all. Oh.
I glitched.
Let's see if we can. Oh, let's see if the water code. See if you run out of air and we can hear the sound.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna torture you briefly.
He's gonna drown me. He's gonna drown me. This is so.
Poor Sonic, indeed.
You.
No more
You get
qualms.
to do the qualms experiment.
I don't know if he's gonna run out of air with the damage. It might reset the counter.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Poor
get rid
buddy.
of the rings. Sorry, Sonic.
Sorry, buddy. Oh, put him out of his misery.
All right. Somebody clip it.
Yeah.
Mediocre gameplay. That was on point.
That could be. Yep.
So I didn't turn on the water code. I want to see if we can hear the countdown, the drowning.
No, you really don't get the moral.
I don't. Not in video gaming. Did you ever play Sims? The game
No,
with the people simulation, or like Roller Coaster Tycoon or Sim City? It was like you did your best to build this ultimate city, and then at some point you're gonna burn it to the ground. You just, it's inevitable. Aliens come in.
That's so funny.
No, the chat knows what I'm talking about. You guys are all gamers. All right, so just stand there. Don't get any of those bubbles.
You really do want me to drown.
I want to see if it does the. Well, we'll hear if it does the song, and if it does, you'll probably recognize it immediately.
I'm gonna be humming this in my head for
all of it. Navarre?
Yes, Navarre. There's a beautiful
Navarre
beach.
has grown a lot in the last 10 years. Traffic gets bad. There it is. There it is.
Oh my gosh. He looks remarkably calm, though.
So I put the code back on, so you
Okay.
didn't die. But there's the
thank
song.
you.
There's the song.
Such a benevolent force over there.
I am. I'm unlimited budget.
But yes, Bar Beach, that is where I would go to the beach after playing Sonic.
Good times.
In summertime, yeah.
Traffic gets bad during the summer when I drive from Pensacola to visit my parents.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Man, it's
Some of those. There's just so few roads because, you know, it's like there's Highway 98 that runs by the coast, and there's really no way to widen it. Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Highway 98 is terrible.
Yeah.
Empathizing with your journey.
Yep. My dad and I were in a really bad car accident on Highway 98. That was almost one of my little fun fact questions, that I've been in 2 like very serious car accidents in my life.
Brutal.
It's like, that is not exactly a fun factoid, but I feel like I'm kind of beating the odds. Like I've used up a few of my 9 lives on a few car accidents.
Oh man, Misadventures is redeemed. Request a factoid. Do you have
Alright.
a factoid, a knowledge bomb you want to drop? And two car accidents you've already revealed. So,
Oh, dang, man. I know.
All right, reveal it. I'm gonna run and drop some of these cans off.
Okay, I'm gonna think about that for.
Drink, or do you need
Yeah,
another
no,
one?
I'm good. I am good. I know I'm not going at a very quick pace here. Okay, factoid. Ooh! I really can't multitask here very well at all. I forgot, you guys, and I can't look at the thing how the factoids work. Is that like an in-field fact, or is that like a personal one? I think he was saying that I kind of just dropped one on that, and I actually kind of divulged a couple in the intro too, like with my very long and winding backstory. But surely I can think of another. I have got one. I'll wait till he gets back though, just make sure I'm not supposed to do it in the field one. Oh my gosh, here we are back in Trippy Land. Dude. I am really glad that I'm going slowly on that drink, because Lord. Okay, can I see if I can see? Request a factoid. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have not shared a factoid because I need to confirm, is that a personal one or a professional?
Oh, I mean,
like,
it could be either.
random
You get dealer's choice on that.
dealer's choice.
You do too.
There you go. Well, right now I'm having a hard time thinking besides this like careening down the waterfall. But I'll go with a personal one. And that's not true false, right? Like I just drop
Yeah,
the
no,
factoid.
just
Okay.
share knowledge. People want to learn.
Yeah, there is only one continent that I've never been to. And I bet you can guess which one.
Antarctica?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so I am pretty well traveled, although most of that was in my younger years. It slows when you have kids. Although we did go to India with my youngest, because my husband's family is from India. Well, he is too. So that was that required more patience than level whatever of beating that guy. That was a long ass flight. I don't know. Have you been to Asia?
Yeah. I've been to China. I've been to Japan, South Korea. Never to India.
Okay.
I'm kind of hesitant about India, especially if you don't know anyone and have a house there. Like the poverty differential. And
yeah.
That's I don't know.
It's a lot. It is a lot. The town where he's from, I say town, but it's a really big city, is in the south, and it's actually a really nice climate. It's I would definitely recommend it to people who are wanting to see that part of the world, but are like kind of, I don't know if I can handle, like New Delhi.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say, like, I've had an invite there at least once before, but it's always a major city.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I don't know.
Do you do a lot of international presentations or anything in your area?
In the last couple years, I was in Portugal. I just had a trip to Brazil, which is kind of fun. Nice. In the fall, I'm going to Canada. Is that kind
cool? There you go.
It's in Calgary. It's kind of fun. I've also served as an opponent. So I don't know if you have this in your field, but in the sciences, they bring in an external expert to ask the PhD candidates questions.
Oh, I've heard of
so,
that.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes.
I've done that in Sweden twice and Australia once.
That is so cool.
Yeah. No, that's the most fun way to go travel internationally.
That is really, really cool.
Because they host you. You give a seminar.
Like they treat you well. That's so
exactly.
neat.
It's a fun.
But that might be your what how did you arrive? Like you were internationally known enough to be invited.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Exactly. If you have a host there, like the trip to China was awesome because we were invited speakers and they the hospitality is amazing, especially when they give you a student. Like Debbie came with me before we had kids, and
that's so awesome.
They're like, you are now my best friend for the day. Yeah, I'm gonna take you around.
I think I'm supposed to get off this
thing. Yeah. There's somewhere probably you have to jump like that.
I think it was right there. Yeah.
So maybe on the left, jump early on the slide now. Because you got the second one, I think. Jump.
Wait, okay.
So I think you got this one.
Yeah.
So it's the one right before this one. So go down right here.
Now the vertigo setting in.
Okay, right here and jump right after the slide jump. Right
almost,
there.
Okay.
Infinite water slide of pain and suffering. Reese's Pieces, do you know this game? Because we've been struggling through it. Right there.
You can give it to me like 2 seconds earlier if you can.
It's going to be right when you hit this. Yep. Oh,
too soon.
A little bit of sliding. No, we got this. We're grinding this. Reese's Pieces, no, I never beat Sonic. Oh, no.
Really?
No.
Oh, I know I did. But you know what? It was kind of sad. I'm pretty sure that was when I stopped playing. Like, I think That
was it? You peaked?
Yeah.
I can't. Jump. Wow, it's not letting you get up at all.
No. And like, I'm going faster and faster. Yeah. Maybe, I wonder if my little bubble is like...
I'd be surprised if not. So right here, it's this one.
Yeah, and I'm pushing the key too, and it's like there.
Might have to wait a little later to press it. Right. So it's gonna be this one. So are you holding the button, or is it just?
I'm holding the right arrow.
Yep.
Yeah, this one goes a little easier on you.
I wonder why the momentum's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, I should give you a question though, so we can do this while struggling.
There you go. Yeah.
Ooh, do you have a favorite equation?
Oh,
PhD was on methods. What do you use now? What's your...
Well, I mean, so there's a couple types of analysis that we do. One is called single case experimental research design, and that's actually like not super statistics involved, although there are some in calculating effect sizes. But, you know, like for the, sorry, this is making me so dizzy.
No. Oh, let me try.
to...
I'll give it a... I did not.
So that basically, they're smaller studies where you're using the person as their own control. Oh, thank you.
Oh, no spot there. Sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know if we're in the right
this,
spot,
this
but we'll find out.
This I can handle. I think. I just need to... Oops. Okay. So those types of studies don't really use... I mean, they do in the sense if you're calculating an effect size. But all those studies that are looking at kids' growth over time are using what's called either hierarchical linear modeling or growth curve modeling, which is basically the same thing. And it's basically giving you an estimate of somebody's trajectory based on, you know, usually at least 3 data points that you basically calculate, you know, what's the average slope for the rates of growth. So that is pretty common. And to look at like, are there across group differences in those rates depending on the intervention that the family received.
You can probably move up and down. Yeah. So move down
well,
release.
that would.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, give me some rings.
What a fun mechanic.
That is fun.
All right, so effect size calculation, that's your favorite, or that's the one you use, or both?
Well, I guess both, because that's what ends up getting, like, when people are kind of comparing, you know, and trying to evaluate whose stuff is better. That's really what you're looking at. Who's got the biggest effect sizes? But there'll also be lots of people to debate that those effect sizes are kind of, okay, I don't want to say meaningless, but like, they don't, it's that one, isn't it?
Yep.
It's actually interesting because we were talking about in a student's prelim defense today, one of the committee members, when she was doing a meta-analysis where they're combining a bunch of studies together. Okay, are we open? Did we do it? Maybe?
Yep.
Woohoo! Like, it's sort of hard to interpret, I guess. So if you're saying, you know, it's easy to interpret if you're like, okay, so I have a, you know, small to medium effect size. So kids made, you know, say a half a standard deviation gain every year or something like that. But there's other behaviors where it's like, what does that mean? Like we understand what a standard deviation is for a vocabulary score, but what if we're looking at rate of communication or how complex and diverse a kid's vocabulary is? Like what does it mean anymore? Like for some people, it just kind of becomes a number. So it's interesting, but it's still, you know, I'm the kind of person that I think that all, there's a place for it and it's important. And there's a place for other types of measurement too.
Yeah. And so effect size, you're looking at like Cohen's D and
Yep, or Hedges G and all.
Yeah, and it's a matter of, I mean, so what's a good, like if you do a study with an intervention in your field, what's a good, I don't know, half a standard deviation is remarkable? I mean,
I think usually like a small to medium is about what you're going to expect. If it's done well.
Well, what does small and medium mean in that case in terms of
0.2 to 0.3?
Well, that's
that kind of,
as long as it's statistically significant in that range. Okay. Yeah, that's intriguing.
Yep. And then the single case studies that are using smaller numbers of participants that are like using each person as their own control, those effect sizes are calculated by looking at like essentially there's sort of a time series before the intervention and a time series after. And they're sort of using those hierarchical models to then compare like is the slope before significantly different than the slope after. And they call that the standardized between case standardized mean difference. I don't actually like, we have calculators for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't ask me.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
How am I here again?
Holy crap. So we published a paper on, it was doing a linear regression. It was a polynomial linear regression. And the reviewers asked us to write out the equation.
Oh
and I'm
gosh.
like, it's just
I haven't done
a
this.
summation of whatever.
My
right?
dissertation either.
So
right.
go to the right. I
Okay.
jumped past this.
It'll just let me jump through
Yep.
it.
Yep. So if you jump over the, yep.
Nice.
You see it, it's a little bit of a hole. Nice.
Ah,
There
yay.
we go.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like, it's just a standard fit. It's a button on a software at this point.
No.
Like, back out.
No, like we make our PhD students write stuff out because we want to make sure they're understanding what they're doing.
No, that's true. I mean,
Although they can probably get that from ChatGPT.
but yeah, well, at some point it is a black box.
Don't
And you
listen,
accept that.
students. Yeah. Yep.
All right, another question I like to ask, and this one, so I'm a chemist. My skills in my day-to-day life are somewhat limited in terms of like how I can utilize chemistry. I mean, I understand things conceptually, but like I know what is in drain cleaner and why you don't mix ammonia with bleach and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then general application, but actual utility is not necessarily high. But for you, I mean, you watched your kids grow up.
Yeah.
Was it useful? Did your interventions, I mean, you had a case study.
I mean, they're still half baked. I don't know.
They're a little more than half, but
That's true. Oh God, don't tell me that. You know what? I'm gonna go with yes. Although I will say, and I frequently tell my husband, I'm like, there's a reason that I focus on early childhood.
they're too
Because
old
I'm
now.
out of my league with adolescents. And oh my God. If I had more time to read on like adolescent development, I would.
Wow.
I would.
That was
Because
brutal.
I think there's a lot of similarities between toddlers and teenagers.
Yeah.
Sorry, anybody
Oh,
who's
man.
under 20.
That's a fun unlimited budget question.
There you
How did you
go.
do that correlation? And
Yeah, there you go. Yep. And like, yeah, honestly, like comparing their brains, maybe somebody's doing that out there. Maybe some neuroscience people are like looking at, decision making.
underdeveloped brains.
Yes. Oh my goodness. But I do think, yeah, in a lot of ways it does help. But you are still, I often wonder, I'm like, would I see, like if my own child
Oh yeah.
was like, would I notice? And then I think in some things I would, but other things would probably be really hard.
Man, I wrestle with that question when parents are like, my kid is cute. But you're biased because you're in a relationship with someone that you found cute. And their genetics
You are
distributed.
wired to think that they're
exactly.
cute.
Otherwise, evolution doesn't work.
Right.
Hit that button.
And like they're
Like, do I have those biases? Oh, look, they're remarkable. Are they? Are they?
like, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean,
I see other kids and they're not cute. Like, let's be honest.
well, and I'm fully biased for everybody because I tend to think every kid is cute.
Not every
Kinda-
kid.
Okay.
I mean,
But like you learn to see their cuteness
yeah, exactly.
when you work with them.
They have a cute personality. Sorry, I'm cynical.
You should not be an early intervention.
I know, absolutely not. I should work with chemicals and not people.
Work with chemicals. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I think where I see that I am lacking, that I wish I knew more. Like we are trained a little bit in like social and emotional development, but I think that there's a lot that we don't know about like you know, things like emotional regulation and how you manage feelings and like deal with the bigger ones. And I think we're better trained at it in our field for younger ones because it's such a thing, but absolutely nothing prepared me for that in adolescence of like
Big feelings.
teenage big feelings.
Oh man, I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah. And you've got how far apart are your girls?
3 years.
Mine 2.5, and I do think that there's a difference between 2.5 years apart and 3 years apart. So go you on the family planning. 2.5
Worked out.
years apart.
Man, it would have been about 2 years. Debbie actually had an ectopic pregnancy. That failed.
Oh
So
my
it
gosh,
burst, and
okay.
it was so she lost one of her tubes,
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
like it was like 3 months
I've heard
later we
that's
got
so
pregnant
painful.
again. Yeah, it was crazy. She was laying on the floor in pain.
Oh my gosh.
And what's worse is like if that happened in Florida now, it's a very different outcome
it is
than
a
it was
very-
7
yep.
years ago.
Yep.
And so yeah, that's a
Gosh, that's so scary.
deeply personal one.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, they're 3 years apart. Super convenient.
Yep.
Far enough not to compete. Close
They're-
enough to interact.
I mean,
Not
you-
planned.
yep, exactly. Okay, I know I'm
Wait, so you're
I
two
hit
and a half.
something
So
here.
it's 2 grades. What is your partitioning?
So yeah, they're 2.5, but Juliet, if you're ever listening to this,
It's on YouTube forever.
sorry, she gave me shit for years because when she was kindergarten age, we were like, she's not ready for kindergarten. Like academically, she was reading, but like socially and emotionally, she was not there to like, sit for long periods of time and shift to a more structured environment. So she did an extra year of preschool so that she could start.
Yeah.
So one's going into 9th and one's going into 7th. So they're 2 grades.
I mean,
apart.
but
guess we've got it
that's
that way.
so. There's been studies on that. Like the one I remember most prevalently is kids in hockey.
Oh,
The
interesting.
birth distribution, right? If you're an older kid in your class, you're gonna be more development. You're gonna be more coaches' attention, more
Yep.
likely to make it to the NHL.
That makes sense.
And that's like universally true.
Yeah.
And it kind of blows my mind because like I was a May birthday,
Okay.
right? So I was one of the youngest kids in my class.
Yeah.
It's like May, June,
Yeah.
July
Those,
were the
those
youngest.
summer birthdays. Yep.
And some of my cohort were 9 months older than me.
And in those early grades, that's a lot. I mean,
Well, that's what I was wondering.
developmentally,
So,
it's
like,
a
in terms of
lot.
language acquisition and development, I mean,
It is enormous at kindergarten.
God, that's-
Enormous. I mean, I have a lot of respect for kindergarten teachers because that you are really teaching across a wide swath. And so are preschool teachers that teach multiple ages, but the academic demands in kindergarten these days make it so that it is a big challenge. From everything from language to things like emotional regulation. Some will handle disappointment and anxiety, feelings of like uncertainty in new circumstances more like like you would think of an elementary school kid, pretty resilient. And then there's others that are just like, they're still in that like cling to a leg. I need a lot of support. And then language wise, there's kids that enter kindergarten reading and there's kids that don't know letter names. I mean, it's really wild.
I mean, and so from a research, I get you work with, very young kids,
Yep.
acquisition, but I mean, those that study, first grade through fifth grade, I mean, there's an age, but then there's a cohort,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
gonna significantly impact
Yeah.
outcomes.
I haven't I wonder if they at all use chronological age as predictors of both just development and then also like intervention effectiveness. Because I would think, especially in the K1-2 kind of grades.
And I mean, even like the threshold for hearing tests and physical and
Oh, yeah, right?
That's a cohort based.
Yep.
Like you're going
Yep.
to school now, it's time to test.
Exactly.
So you get diagnosed 9 months later.
How many sit-ups can you do on that like presidential? Dang.
Oh, wow.
Well, I was always the smallest. I'm a January birthday, so it's kind of in the middle, but was always the smallest. And man, I mean, oof,
Another level
it's
done.
tough. Yes. I was always picked last for tug of war. That should have been a factoid.
Oh, man.
Picked last for tug of war.
So I'm a 6'2" dude that's stuck in a 5'7" person's body. Because I was like, it wasn't until my senior year that I got taller.
Oh my God, that's so
Because
funny.
I graduated at 17.
Oh,
right? 'Cause
so
it's
young.
May,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So
Yep. My sister was that way. She has a July birthday, and it's crazy. So, you know, you guys go into college, like, I think that's another, you know, my daughter that we did that extra year, she'll be 19.
oh yeah, no, it's
I think she, you know,
she's
it will
gonna have
help
every
her.
advantage long
Yeah.
term. Yeah.
And she, I think, is seeing that a little bit more now, but golly, she just, I'm stuck from you. I don't know what that is.
It's a one up that you don't need.
Oh, okay. Because we have God mode. Yeah, like I think she's understanding that more now. Whereas in the early elementary, like kids would tease her, like, why are you?
Yeah,
why
but
are
now it's
you
evened
when you're
out.
older? Yeah, and eventually it'll be cool. Like, and I've told her that over the years, but she didn't care that she'd be the first to drive. But now it's like, oh, sweet. Yes.
Finally paid off.
Yeah,
Thanks,
finally.
Mom.
It was a really long delay, but
I only
we
hate
made
you a
it.
little bit
Yes.
less right now.
I only hated you for 6 grades.
Brutal.
I know, but oh my God, it's.
I mean, but again, like that,
Oh,
it's one of those things that year does not matter 20 years down the
No.
road, but the implications
time,
are huge.
yep.
So, man,
absolutely.
that's intriguing.
Yep.
Oh, Misadventures in Astro. There's a reason kids are like, no, I'm actually 6.5. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
that half
It's so
matters.
true.
That's like 15% of their life.
In our field, people, like, I don't know if it's that they're teasing other parents, but some people, especially on social media, will go overboard with it just to be annoying. But the people that will call their child like, my child is 52 months, or my child is 68 months and 5 days. There's one lady that is like
480 months old. All right.
But for us, like we talk in those terms a lot because there's a big difference between 30 months and 36 months and stuff like
that's
that.
fair.
But yeah, when parents do it past like probably age 4, it's kind of silly.
Man, that's fun.
Even though that developmentally it is a difference, but yeah, my child is 690 months old.
Going to their first job interview.
Yeah, exactly.
Milestones.
Yep. Hashtag
That's fun.
milestones.
And you probably see a lot of that on TikTok.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and there's one person that I follow in particular that like she does it just because people were teasing her when their kids were younger. So now I think her oldest is like 6, and she's still reporting in months.
72 months old.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. Where am I going?
I can't hate. Probably right.
It's
Because there was
Good guess. Whoop.
Get over the fan.
Okay.
Just let you get
We
over
can
the
do
fan.
this. Oh. Let's see. Now, how do I get a...
Jump.
Oh, that was not working. Okay.
Jump.
Yeah, I think I'm waiting too late.
Yep, like halfway after the cone.
Rude. Oh, too soon.
I mean, so one of the other questions I like to ask, and this relates back to you've seen some shit on TikTok. It's like, what's the anti-vax slash, flat Earth equivalent of your field?
I laughed at that. I'm like, it's anti-vax. It's the literal
Man,
anti-vax.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
So Dee had the same
l-
answer, and she does public health because it is. There's
Did
so many
she?
repercussions.
Yeah. And for us, it's, it is very much centered around autism. That, there is just a really persistent belief that vaccines cause autism. And no amount of data is getting through.
So do you have any like crazy like whatevers that have manifest on TikTok. Like if you rub pickle juice on their throat, they can speak earlier, or like something.
Not to that one, although I like it. I like it. I'm a fan of pickles. You could start one. Hashtag pickles.
It's like the people eat 7 spiders a year thing.
Oh my god.
That is a made-up stat.
That's so crazy.
He's a sociology professor just seeing how fast that information propagates. Yeah, so we could try the pickle juice study. No moral qualms.
Seriously. Yeah, no moral qualms.
No, you start a company that sells a pickle juice related cream.
Well, that's, I mean, it's always the freaking company, man. I mean, I know I sound very anti-capitalist here. It is so real, so real.
So maybe go left. Okay. You went up there the first time.
Yeah, I can get up here.
Yeah, so if you
maybe
jump
if I fly over.
Red one. And maybe that was like a loop back that you failed and yeah, so now the yellow one.
So a lot of what we see is like selling supplements, you know, like some methylfolate mumbo jumbo.
And this is for like brain development?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. And like, I don't know, there's some stuff that people will say, oh, it's for like detoxing in case of like lead exposure.
Left, yeah.
Oops.
So don't fall down that hole.
Okay, does that?
That leads you back. Go across. Up the hill. Nice.
Will this work?
Okay, so go right.
Should I roll or?
Right, yeah, probably roll. Get speed. Press left. Jump up. And just let it go. Nice.
Awesome.
Okay, so that.
I know I don't really do that, but.
So you fell somewhere up here, I think. But we'll see.
Because I'm gonna fall in. I bet.
Yeah, keep going right.
Will this lower? You think?
It will, but I don't know if that's a good thing.
If I want it to. Okay.
Nope.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, there it is.
Why are these going faster? This is good. We've got momentum.
There's less holes. That's nice.
Yeah.
It is 10:21. So if anyone has questions for Molly, she's happy to answer them as we converse through all sorts of topics during the night. Pickle juice.
I like it. Pickle juice. Yep.
You heard it here first.
I mean, I drank a lot of pickle juice as a kid, and I'm pretty linguistically competent.
Exactly.
So there's our N of 1.
Oh, man, I told my wife about peanut butter and pickles as a snack. Maybe that was like growing up in poverty or something, but I'm a professor of chemistry now, so obviously.
There you go. Right. I mean, that was always I always heard the old wives' tales about that and pregnancy. Like,
oh yeah, that's
people like pickles and.
If you haven't tried it, I recommend it. Anyone in the chat, find some pickles, some peanut butter, give it a try.
I mean,
it's the sour-sweet balance. It's like the jalapeno and pineapple of pizza.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of that. So
it's worth a try. But maybe I just grew up poor and that's what we had. It's just nostalgia based.
I love it.
It's like mac and cheese. Oh man.
Oh, mac and cheese, yeah. And did you grow up on Little Debbie's?
Oh man, Little Debbie's were a luxury, like, but man, they were glorious. So I was super sad when Red Lobster closed in town.
Oh my gosh.
Because that was like a luxurious restaurant when I was a kid.
Totally. Olive Garden was that for me.
Yeah.
We were pretty solidly middle class, but my dad like never.
Olive Garden was the breadsticks.
The endless breadsticks.
But yeah, those of you not from Tallahassee, so the oldest Red Lobster active in the U.S. was in Tallahassee, and it closed like
recently,
2 months
right?
ago. Yeah, very recent. In fact, when we heard it was closing, we saw it on Reddit. We're like, we're gonna go.
Just for.
And like, we got in the parking lot, and some lady came out and said it's a 2.5-hour wait to get in. So I don't know if they were understaffed or it was just a popular visit, but.
Oh my gosh! Or I guess maybe everybody had similar. Similar thoughts.
Yeah, it's like pour one out for Red Lobster.
No. Now, did they file for bankruptcy, or is it was just here?
I think it's just that branch. Well, there was a bankruptcy filing. I read up on this because I was curious what the scale of this was.
I was not expecting that.
So yeah, so go down, it'll go up, go to the left. The further the edge, yeah, there you go. Higher you'll go. What a fun mechanic, whoever came
I know,
up with
right?
It. Go right. Go left. The further you are on the side, the higher it'll be.
So
go right. Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, that was not very fast, but good enough.
Exactly. We settle for good enough.
That's right.
Because it is 10:23. We're gonna start an arc probably in about 10 minutes.
Oh
so
my goodness.
The farther you get.
Well, you'll see how fantastic I am at that game.
You could probably get one more level.
They're gonna want me. They're gonna want me to be back on Sonic.
Exactly. I mean, we'll beat Narc and then we'll come back.
Gosh.
Stay awake till we get it.
Yeah. Right. Oh my goodness.
The bonus level.
The bonus.
Man, your fingers are gonna hurt tomorrow. Heads up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, probably. It's a mechanical, physical motion you have not done for a long time.
You know, it's very, very true. That is very, very true. And I do, like, I don't have arthritis, but I do sometimes get joint pain.
Oh man, I feel it. My knees are wrecked.
Yep.
Football.
Did you play a sport? Oh,
yeah, it was
okay.
football, basketball, karate, track and field.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, I've had
that's pretty.
3
that's a
knee
lot of wear and tear.
surgeries
For
there.
real?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's well, not a long-term strategy.
No. Oh, you
But
poor
yeah.
thing. Jeez.
Misadventures in Astro. What does Dr. Romano think about the impact will be for all these children's books being written by large language models as a side hustle? Here's how to make quick money scam.
A great question.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, I do. Fantastic question. Children's language may be okay. I worry about the economic prospects of the really good book writers, because I think, and in fact, I actually tried it. Just, when everybody was getting curious about, like, what can these do, and my youngest daughter, had a really cute way of saying crocodile. Sorry, I'm talking, not thinking. I get poked here. She says frocodile, and I thought, oh my god, that's such a cute concept for a book. Like, a crocodile who likes to dress up. But I totally don't have time to work on it, but would love to. So I put it in chat, and it was, it's just noticeable that it's chat, but it was kind of passable. And there wasn't anything, linguistically wrong with it, but I don't know, I think just like everything, it just lacks heart, Ooh. And the best kids' books are full of heart. So I don't know. I mean, I think I'm glad for kids to have interaction with any book, but it is really sad. And I don't know, I just love children's book authors. I'm reading right now with my 3-year-old. There's a series called Mercy Watson. Have your girls ever read those?
I've not heard of Mercy
Oh my god,
Watson.
they're so cute.
Watson.
Mercy Watson. She's a pig, and it's like an early chapter book series, and it's one of those things that it's really good. Like, the vocabulary in it is just fantastic. But it's also one that adults can just really, you've met people like the characters in the book, and it's just so good. And they,
Yes, Mercy Watson. We got it in chat. Several books. Are there.
Yes. They're your 6-year-old might like that, actually.
Katie
If she,
DeCamillo, yeah. I looked up the AR score. It's 2.4 to 4.2.
there you go.
So yeah, that's a good range.
Yep. And mine obviously can't read, but I read it to her, and it's just a ton of fun. But yeah, I mean, I think they're going to be an industry that is pretty deeply impacted, I think, and it's already a hard field. So
yeah,
but in terms of children's language development, probably not too much of an impact.
but high schooler language development.
Yes.
Higher level comprehension.
And if AI is producing books that have less diverse vocabulary, and you can tell it to use, we call them tier 2, or slightly more advanced words, and tier 3 are not SAT words, but just more sophisticated. You could tell it to use, and it will know what that means, but it's just, I don't know, like all things, it's just missing.
Well, what's interesting too about the higher level word use is that, we had Tommy Usick on, who does linguistics.
Oh, cool.
I don't remember which department he's in. but he studies ChatGPT and its language
Oh,
usage.
interesting.
And so he was one of the people, like, you see certain words that are more prevalent in ChatGPT usage. Like, I don't remember what they were, but there was all these, like,
so
memes and
interesting
stuff.
Yeah,
And
and
it
so it makes
turns
it a little
out
more noticeable.
it's not ChatGPT that's inventing the use of those words. It's actually when ChatGPT gives
It's
you an answer, you
Oh.
say, which one do you like more? And so humans like the
Oh.
smarter sounding words. And so not only are kids going to be exposed to less words, but they're going to be like unusually specific.
Biased towards a
Whatever.
certain.
Yeah, exactly. And so that'll be an interesting
Yeah.
manifestation.
Yep.
Misadventures. I just worry about how important narrative is for human cognition development and the fact that large language models don't do well with creating coherent narratives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. And yes, you are right on, that so narratives were so for the kids that we work with, they often sorry.
No worries.
Um,
It's late.
Yeah, like my
I don't even know if you can go up there. Does down kill you?
I don't know. Oh, maybe not. Just down kill you. Apparently, in some way, shape, or
go right.
form. Oh my gosh. No, he's just gonna continually bonk his head. Where's my end goal? Am I going up to the right again?
I'd assume my default is always up to the right.
Okay. Just quick enough on that little.
Nice.
No, he's coming at me again. Okay. Yes. So for kids, they should be starting to like tell stories, which we refer to as narratives too, even just in their retelling. So when they're 3, usually they can recount like something that happened to them that day, or what they did at school, something like that. That's a little bit out of the immediate context. And then by the time they're 4, they're getting better at it, and they can do a little bit more in terms of like fictional narrative, and get a little bit more kind of structure, like you were saying, like a character and a plot, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So even in spite of chat, like we can still encourage kids to to tell their own stories, but I definitely see what you mean. So are you asking, like, if they're like in school, if they're asked to write a story, that they're using it, not that like kids' books that you buy in the store are being written by chat?
I don't know.
I kind of think it might have been. I think it kind of
creating narrative.
I kind of think that might be what they meant. Like if kids in school are using it to write stories, like like you would do in 1st or 2nd grade, and like,
or even like the reading comprehension aspect.
Oh yeah.
Actual Education, thank you for the raid. Thank you for joining us. We are playing some Sonic, absolutely classic. Actual, you are of our age demographic. You know what we're talking about.
Playing at this point, like I was doing really well for a while there, but this is we are bottoming out.
I mean, it's hard. You're on like the 6th board of it.
Okay.
Actual Education, Knuckles and Tails, that would have been Sonic 3. We are playing Sonic 1 tonight. But yeah, Molly's playing this. She's gotten through roughly 3/4 of the game, I think, so far in our stream. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Actual Education, you should. A fellow education-related streamer, tutors, talks about math, talks about physics on stream. So yeah, check them out.
Oh, cool.
There's a link in chat right there. Yeah, a surprising amount of Twitch is educational or
That's so
skill-related,
cool.
something or other. Like glass blowing, metallurgy, or whatever.
See, there's niches on TikTok with that kind of stuff too.
Exactly. You got to find your
You
market.
got to get your
And that's it. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Actual Education. We're trying to combat the brain rot with more education streams.
Exactly. If you can't beat them, join them.
Oh man, that has been a central topic of our discussion: social media and the toxicity. And Molly is an expert in early childhood language development and learning, and it relates to social media and computers and whatnot.
Parents are on it. Babies are on YouTube. I mean, it's like. Was Miss Rachel around when your kids were little?
I don't.
She's like a whole.
Man, if she was, I do not remember it.
So they're kind of between my oldest and yours and my youngest. So she is a YouTuber who has a channel that basically makes videos really low budget, although now she's like super famous and wealthy, so now they're higher budget, I guess. But that are really intended for toddlers. And at some age, kids can learn from like watching, like Sesame Street, right? Like they can, but when they have enough like linguistic competence of their own.
Left. Up.
Oh, I was supposed to go up.
I don't know where this takes you.
Going. Okay, I feel like this is good.
Yeah, I think this is going in the right direction.
Okay, I don't feel like I've
So
been
related
here.
to our discussion, favorite kids book personally, favorite kids book professionally.
Oh my
Are
goodness.
those the same thing? Probably not.
Probably.
No, there's just some funny kids books.
I know.
How to
Oh,
Catch
what
a Turkey,
Oh
sure.
my gosh. What a great question. Well, so are we talking little kid book? First of all, let's narrow the
Let's
age.
say you've related your professional expertise range.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, this probably is a tiny bit higher, but it's for nostalgic family reasons. There's a book called Miss Rumphius that is about a lady who grows up. You're gonna find it, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's just, oh my gosh. It was one that my mom read to me and my sister, and it makes me cry to read it. My mom passed away, so it makes it that much, like, just more meaningful. And I read it to my
Rumphius. It's
girls.
this one?
That's it.
All right.
That is it.
There it is in chat. Brought to you by Amazon.
There you go. Brought to you by Amazon. Support your actual
Local
children's
bookstore.
Yeah.
It's just convenient. That was the first link. I apologize.
There you go.
And Amazon owns Twitch.
So I would say that one for like sentimental reasons, and then for language development, this is more for preschool age, I would say. My youngest is 3. She'll be 4 in September, and we love the series called You Choose. Look that one up too. It's so fun. It's a British author, I guess is the right word, but it's really more
Choose, TWOs?
choose, like you pick something, choose.
You choose.
You choose. Yep.
Okay.
They're so you know what,
You
your
choose.
6-year-old might like that one too, actually.
Oh, there's a link from Penguin Books.
Oh, it's
You
so fun.
choose. Right there. 8 books in this series.
Yeah, it
This-
is.
And this is research supported, or this is you feel like it's good?
It's good. Yeah, I feel like it's good because so basically what it is every page. Is this gonna help me at all? Kind of.
Yep. You can spring yourself up.
Ooh,
Oh, you can shoot him.
sweet.
That's fun. Yeah, we'll kill this boss and then we're gonna jump to Narc.
Awesome. Ah! Shoot.
What's
so,
awesome
like,
is it's impossible for you to die here.
there you go. Exactly. So you're gonna get it one way or another, buddy. Might take us 30 minutes, but there we go.
We'll get there.
So that book is actually really good for that narrative development that we were talking about, because on each page you pick there's a page with like, choose who you're gonna take on this trip, and then there's like this page with like a caveman and a Viking and like all these different like characters that you could take, and then you pick like your vehicle. So there's so many words that you would be using that you wouldn't think. Oh, I should have.
Oh, get him.
Sweet.
Nice.
Okay, well,
What up? I really love video game developers that are just creative.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
this
really
is
cool.
just a fun.
that is fun.
It goes with the theme of the level, but also it's a really fun boss mechanic that's unique.
Yeah, that is really fun. Okay, so those get high marks, and then another one that I love, like for the really, really younger set, is called Sounds Around Town. And that relates to those, we were talking about like those onomatopoeia words. The whole book, there is like a little storyline, but it gives all these pictures that has like, like the baby and his family is like eating breakfast in the morning, and then it lists. Oh, sweet.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
The link in chat. Sounds.
And these are
around
niche.
town.
Not many people will know about that one, but that would definitely be top of my list. So yeah, it tells you all the little onomatopoeia words to say that you might not think of. It's really, really good. Perfect for getting kids to imitate.
That is fun. All right, are you ready for NARC?
As ready as I'll
Do
ever
you
be.
need a restroom? Do you want a drink? Are you ready to go?
I am as ready as I'll ever be.
All right.
Hang with us, guys. Hang with
we got
us.
this. We're gonna close up the night strong with NARC. So let me get my.
And when we say strong,
I mean, you're gonna beat it. It's a question of how long it takes.
true.
All right.
But I'm gonna.
Do you want to see the clock or do you not want to see the clock?
That will probably increase my anxiety.
All right, I'll move it over here. Hide that bad boy. I gotta get it up on view. Sorry, I gotta do some things. What the heck happened there? Why is that guy showing up weird? All right, we are gonna bust out NARC. All right, NES is up on the screen. You guys can see it. Awesome. Before you press start on the game, it's important you know what you're getting into. So here's the cartridge.
Oh my gosh,
that's the
this is
original
so
cartridge. Cool. And so, yeah, I actually found this it was in Destin when I had a conference there.
There you
retro
go.
video game
You weren't
store.
too far from Navarre, actually.
Exactly. I was pretty close. All right, so here's the cartridge. We're gonna let Molly know the lore behind the game she's about to play. NARC. No one had the guts until now. You are Max Force. Your mission, bust Mr. Big, destroys dreaded criminal empire, seize all contraband, stolen money, illegal weapons, use rocket bombs, high-powered machine guns, apprehend all suspects, protect the innocent, punish the guilty, stop at nothing.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Okay.
when you're ready, press start. When you hit the ground running, the clock starts and you're beating this as fast as you can. The goal is to walk right as quickly as you can. Speaking of stories aimed at kids, NARC.
It's not one of them.
Did you do Dare?
Oh, I did Dare. I got a medal. That should have been a
Dare.
factoid.
go right. And you're going to practice jump rockets. So tapping B is jump, holding B is squat, tapping A is rockets, holding A is bullets.
Isn't it?
So press right. Yeah, keep holding right no matter what.
Okay.
So tap B. There you go. Jumps.
Was that right?
And
The
you're gonna,
right
Yep.
depth or.
And you're going to go through that door.
Oh,
So I got a treat for you as a fellow Zennial. Born in 1982. My mom sent me a bunch of old paperwork.
oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
There's my Dare certificate.
That is.
Clearly, I've never done drugs of any kind because I have this piece of paper here.
You're certified.
Oh, man. And then here's my other favorite one. So this is my junior year of high school.
Oh my gosh.
My lowest grade chemistry. I got a C.
That, you know what?
Full circle.
That is such a good reminder to
You guys can see my grades.
young people of the world that
Yeah. Doesn't
that
matter
is not your
as
destiny.
much as they lead you to believe.
Yep.
you're
Am I
not. Yep.
Do I go
touch
in?
That.
Oh, safe.
Slide, and then in the door, and you're good. First level done.
Sweet.
Minute 17. You're on track.
I'm just waiting for you have the slowest time.
Oh no,
out of
it's
anybody who's
you're
been
gonna
on
be
here.
fine. If you there's people that have never played 2D side scrollers, you're fine.
Oh,
Did
okay.
enough
Oh, that's
Sonic,
funny.
You're gonna be,
Yeah, you know what? I mean that. Okay, let me practice my little
Oh, man.
Flicky.
Lab
Okay.
Potato. I'm sorry I missed your question. We're gonna visit this one. I got a general question about tenure. Like, how many
Oh.
graduate students do you have to train, or how much funding do you need? Is there a general rule of thumb?
It's a really great question.
Depends on the area.
Yeah, that was going to be my response is, yeah, totally depends on the area.
So what's in your domain? What's the
So-
general expectation?
For us, sorry.
Go right.
In terms of grants, the expectation is that you've at least applied for external funding.
You're gonna shoot these guys wearing black with bullets.
Okay.
So holding A while they're relatively close to you. Hold A. So hold it down. Yep. Hold it down. You can just let it go. Just push it. Yeah, there you go. And so there's a random likelihood they'll drop either cocaine or money or
This is so
they'll
funny.
drop some key card that you need to get in the door.
So do I need to pick up the cocaine?
No, you don't need the cocaine. I mean, you can for fun. 'Cause that's the kind of night we're having. So shoot those guys with bullets. Hold the A button. Open. There's dogs, so you can hit both buttons and it'll shoot the dog. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a drug dog. It's fine. We learned that in Dare. Shoot the drug dogs. Clearly. There you go. Blue card.
Okay.
Grab that thing. There you go. Put it in the slot. Go through the door. We're good. All right. So 10-year.
So, yeah.
Apply for grants.
Yep.
Publications that go to the little bit to the right. There you go. Now through the door. And publish, presumably.
Yep. We're told, at least 2 a year is kind of a rule of thumb. Is that comparable to you guys?
Yeah, that's 2 a year, at least 10 publications by 10
Yeah,
years.
same.
We require a federal grant.
Okay.
Our research is expensive enough. You have to demonstrate sustained funding.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
And ours just doesn't have as much available, probably.
yeah,
Like,
no, that's fair.
yeah.
So for us, yeah, we expect at least one federal grant. Depends on the size of that grant and where it's from, but
Do you guys usually do NSF or what's your primary
NSF
source?
is the primary. I've had Department of Energy, Department of Defense funding as well. So,
That's cool.
yeah.
There's different, yeah.
but beyond that, also national visibility for tenure. We
least growing,
seek
yeah.
6 external letters. I think the university mandates 5.
Yeah, that's
Sure,
a
so,
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for mentoring students, I don't think there's any hard or fast, like for doctoral students, how many you need to have finished.
I mean, it's hard to. So go back to that car, jump in it. It'll make you go a little faster. So tap B. There you go. And drive right. Stay on the bottom.
What?
Go run into some bombs. Keep walking. It saved you 2 seconds.
I feel like this is so reflective of
You know,
so much about
life.
American
Just
culture.
life. Just life.
Like, this is 90s American
Yeah.
culture.
No, this is written and programmed by Nancy Reagan. Perfect.
Totally.
But Dare clearly worked. Do drugs of any kind.
Samesies. Except for the prescription variety.
Yeah,
I'm
those are fine. So jump. And, yep, physics, walk.
so bad.
No, it's great.
It's so bad, but it's so
great
good.
game.
I love it.
This is poor 1980s programming.
I love it.
It's absolutely perfect.
It is really
Nailed
perfect.
it indeed.
I cannot believe your mom saved that. That is so precious.
Yeah, it was just in a folder somewhere and she sent it to me. I threw out so much crap, but I kept these 2.
That is really
Because I actually
cute.
have, I don't know if you're familiar with the Engage 100 program at FSU.
Yes,
where,
I've heard about that. That's so cool.
It's like freshman, first year generation students jump over it, go to the right, tap, tap, tap. Oop. Dead.
Oops.
Tap, jump, walk right. There we go. And so we have this Engage 100 program where first generation college students have once a week they meet with a mentor of some kind and they'll bring in guest speakers. And I've done it several times because I teach Gen Chem and there's a bunch of students that run that particular program. But I do this here's my journey. And it's just, I got C's in chemistry in high school. I thought I was going to be a professional athlete. I went to college and changed majors 4 times and ultimately fell in love with chemistry. And then I didn't even know
love
you
that.
got
That's so
paid for
cool.
grad school until my senior year.
Yeah.
I did. It was eye-opening. So this is just I'm really glad I have
That
the
is
hard
really cool.
data.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, I bet that truly makes a difference for a lot of students to see that. Because, I mean, I think that I don't know, I see it with my daughters already that, they're kind of being, do I have to load up on this guy?
Yep.
Do I jump it?
Yep. Stay on the bottom. Go right. Go up to the top white line, that line there. Keep going. You'll hit a wall, but it's fine. Keep going. So to actually speed run this, you have to memorize the pattern. And
I see,
I'm not going to
yeah.
coach you through that because that's impossible.
I don't have neurons for that at
No.
this point.
No one does. So walk right, and you'll find another car, and you'll jump in the car. Joe Rockhead,
Hey,
you're doing
I feel
great.
like I need to learn how to walk like this guy.
The saunter.
I love it.
We're sufficiently in our gaming I don't know, marathon. We've had some drinks. One of my favorite questions I like to ask guests: movies or TV shows that get your discipline right and wrong?
Oh, that is a really.
So let's start with wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Or start with right. I don't care. Whatever, dealer's choice.
I mean,
jump in that. Stay on the bottom while you drive. Tap tap.
Still
There
not
you
very
go.
good at the tap.
That's the hardest part. So keep going right.
Yeah.
Stay on the bottom. You can go all the way.
Okay.
You're good.
Whee! Let's tear out of here.
All right. Right or wrong?
I'm gonna say wrong for I'm not sure if anybody's seen the show Atypical.
I have not.
So it is
Right.
it's a Netflix show, and it really, I mean, it's like trying to do I have to push anything besides, okay, no. Trying to like show a picture of family life for a teenager who's autistic. And it's just way, like, they went a little bit too deep into the stereotypes, and it had such potential. But the one that gets it right, I think, is anytime you're like centering voices of actual people with disabilities. So like, oh Jesus, what are these people doing?
It's not a clown.
They look like clowns.
Yep. you grew up in the 80s. You should know this.
I am sufficiently afraid of clowns and stray cars. So on the autism representation, I say you got to go with movies like just autobiographies of like Temple Grandin. Anytime you're seeing a person talk about their own experiences, always the way to go.
So that door,
the
go
disability
right.
community. But I'm trying to think of some that like actually represent speech therapists or early interventionists. I came up short on that.
So one speech therapy is King's Speech. You see
Yes,
that one?
yes.
That's an older.
Yep.
I don't know how legit that is. So go up.
Maybe
press
that
left.
one.
Key card doors right.
Okay. Maybe that one. That is one area that I don't have a lot of clinical experience in, so that's probably why it didn't.
Yeah. So that's like an
register,
adult intervention, and that's stuttering related in that case.
Yep. And we see that in early childhood, like, around age 3 or 4. But what you do is, very different than what you can do with an adult, obviously.
Well, I'd
Because
be curious. That's also 70 years ago.
exactly.
That might have been a state-of-the-art intervention that's completely
Yep.
it's the bloodletting equivalent of language pathology.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I don't
So
even
go
remember
left.
what she had him do.
It was wearing headphones while speaking.
Huh.
Because it was a stutter. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been a while since
Yeah.
I saw it. But
Yeah,
so you're gonna kill the guy in white, and then that Rambo-looking guy is gonna come out.
Why not lined up properly? There we go.
So, yeah. That guy. Bullets. Hold bullets on that guy.
Is he gonna come back at me
Yep.
the other way?
Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Ouch. That was your chance. He'll be back, don't worry. There you go. Bullets.
Maybe I should just turn this way, huh?
Oh, there you go.
There
Green
we go.
card. Perfect. That was a 1 in 5 chance, and you got it in 3. So that's good. So hit the slot.
That's something.
Perfect.
Am I not? There we go. Did I? There.
It's realistic. You got to put the card in.
In the slot. Literally
go.
in the slot.
So other ones in terms of language development, there was an autism one more recently. It was directed by Sia, the musician. It got harped on a lot.
I don't think I saw it. I've been spending too much time on
It's
TikTok.
called Music,
I have not seen that.
and it starred Maddie Ziegler, who got fame for
Interesting.
dancing.
I know
in
who
one
she
of
is, 'cause
Sia's videos.
I have a daughter who likes dance moms.
Oh, okay, that'll do it. But this
Yep.
movie, Music, basically it had her acting autistic, and it was over the top, but she only communicated through music, I guess. I've
But
never
see, there
seen it.
again, like, just hire somebody autistic, right? Like, why are you gonna hire Maddie Ziegler to pretend that they're autistic? Like, there are autistic actors. But I will hold back any other critiques because I have not seen that.
No, that's fair. So
But
the
I
other
do
one,
like, she is a talented dancer.
Brandon Movie.
Yeah.
That was another one.
Yeah, but but it's like what do they call them? Biopics?
Yeah.
So not the one with Claire Danes.
Not this one.
Yeah.
There's a different one. Okay. Temple Grandin, that is the only one that popped up for me. So I will.
Well, maybe it's just
Catherine
maybe it's
O'Hara
just-
is in that one. I
Maybe
did
it's
not
just
know that.
a biography.
Interesting.
But she is such a fascinating person. And she has done so much just to help everybody understand, like, the autistic mind.
Right there.
And, you know, not that there's any one autistic mind, but she really has helped shed so much light on the way people process the world. She's just made enormous contributions. Just keep going.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just practice the tapping.
I'm still not, I know.
Tap, tap.
Tap, tap, tap.
Taparoo.
Good. Okay. Wait. So,
And keep walking. Press right. and
don't.
tap. So many tasks.
So, I know. I know.
Really making your brain work on this one.
Telling you.
So
And I'm up past my bedtime. I don't know, y'all.
No, that's fair. It is almost 11 o'clock. So if you guys have any last minute questions, Molly's happy to answer them. We're talking about
Right.
language learning, language development. Man. What else?
Yes, we didn't talk anything about bilingualism. That was one area we didn't hit on.
No, that's true.
Maybe-
But one more, so Kelly, one of her critiques of movies was anytime they had an older kid talking infantile.
Oh,
like,
interesting.
That was one of her
Her,
critiques.
like, pet peeves.
Like
that's just not
mush
accurate.
mouth, and it's so overtly obvious that it's just pretend.
Yep.
Yeah, that was one of her pet peeves. I don't know if
That's
there was
really
a
funny.
specific example, but that one got her
That's
that blue card. So you can
that
have
is really funny. Yeah, I actually, it's similar but related, but I did like 5 TikTok videos on using cartoons. This is good for like our millennial crowd. Like, do famous cartoon characters need a speech and language evaluation?
Which ones? Oh man.
Who did I do? Chucky Fenster.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
he does not.
Really?
But he is hyponasal.
Yeah.
So his language is fine, but he could use an ENT.
Interesting. So hyponasal.
So that's like when you're talking like this, like
yeah.
you're not letting air out of your nasal
And that's
passages.
called hyponasal. Is there
Yep.
a hypernasal?
Exactly. Yep.
What's-
Hypernasal would be like this.
That is amazing. I didn't know there was a name for it.
Yeah. Yep.
Because
Yeah.
I just heard that today. Whatever the new Netflix show of the father-daughter that
Oh,
compete,
funny.
she has. I
Okay.
think it's hyponasal.
Yep.
But yeah. Anyway.
The one that was iffy, Maggie Simpson. So Maggie Simpson was a little harder to date.
I
Like,
was gonna say she's like 30 years old. Still. Like how do you apply that?
I know. So yeah, they
What?
so the jury was out.
I was gonna say.
But
how
her
do you-
pre-linguistic communication is amazing. She gestures.
Oh, yeah.
She like uses joint attention, which is when you're like shifting your gaze.
That's
So
amazing.
I gave her like, up to the parents.
If I remember correctly, there was a touching episode where she said
says
"Dada,"
daddy.
right?
Yep, yep, and we talked about that too.
Rockets on him,
Well,
guy in a wheelchair. Nope, we're ableists. We're gonna shoot guys in
They're-
wheelchairs as long as they're
They might
drug
have
dealers.
drugs.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Just keep tapping away. Well, that's one. Nice.
Dogs.
No, we had Jenny
terrible.
Root on, and she was like, "Nope, he's a drug dealer. We're gonna treat him just like everyone else, wheelchair or not." All right. So kill the guys on screen. He will come back. You got to do that twice more.
Okay.
So, man, that's fun. Maggie Simpson is.
Yeah, Maggie Simpson.
I mean,
So her parents need to give her time without the passy to see if they can get her babbling more, but she does have a word.
Yeah.
And there was another one too. Sequel. She said sequel in an episode.
oh,
At least according to
remember that.
fandom. My fandom
Is that
research.
recent? I stopped watching after like season 10.
I don't remember.
Hmm.
Who else? Oh, I did the Jack from The Incredibles. Gave him a pass. He does not need if he is a year. Even though we don't have evidence of a first word.
Yeah.
He is also a really good pre-linguistic communicator who makes lots of babbling sounds and like super expressive.
Yeah.
I'm just getting mauled over here by this guy. How do I?
So if you hold both buttons, you can shoot the dog. Turn it into
Oh.
a puppy. It's fine. It's realistic.
Why does it feel like I'm shooting
So
monks?
shoot those guys. You can hold A and shoot those guys. Yeah, turn around. Yeah. Then he'll come back one more time. Kill those guys. Nice. All right. Get up there. Rockets. Boom. All right. He's going to dissolve into a gold card. Phase 1 of Mr. Big is done.
Sweet.
All right. So who didn't get a pass? Cartoon characters or otherwise?
Oh, there was somebody. Why can I not? I know this whole series started actually with a more current one. The little brother on Peppa Pig, George. He that was actually what sparked the idea, because I'm like, someone has got to get this kid an evaluation. Like, they are aging. Like, you know, she's had birthdays, and you know, fandom has them at 2.
Top
I'm
of
like,
the screen,
okay,
jump rocket in the hat.
okay, oh, wow. Okay.
All right, run away.
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
the little brother. I never watched Peppa Pig.
So yeah, Peppa is very verbal. And the brother, when the show started, they had him like only have one word, and he always says dinosaur, like, and he says it to everything.
Oh, there it is, rocket. Okay, now just rockets to the face.
Oh,
no more jumping. No more jumping. Yep. No more jumping. Just rockets. Tapping A. Get some distance. So if he's on you, you can't do anything really. That was
Can
quick.
I go the other way?
You got the hat real good.
Oh, shoot.
We're going. All right, last minute questions. Molly's about to win this.
Yeah.
Win the war on drugs. There you go. Oh my God. Why is he not? Maybe go to the top of the screen, get away from him. The hitboxes are really weird. A little higher. Okay, keep going. Turn around. Rocket. Should reveal a skeleton. Tap it.
Doing too hard.
There you go. Okay. Now you're going to run away. Between these 2 black lines, you're going to shoot bullets.
Okay.
Oh, start button. Get pause. And bullets. So you're going to hold it. You don't have to tap anymore. There you go. 2 are gone. So run away that way. Dinosaur roar.
Yeah.
Misadventures knows what they're talking about.
Oh, Misadventures, you're with us, yeah. And you know, it's funny because I must have like been a prognosticator because they.
Hold A.
Oh, hold A.
Yep. Then move up and down a little bit.
Just try to escape a little bit.
Yep. Get some distance. Turn around. Shoot, but move up and down while you're shooting. So hold A. Yep. There you go.
Like that.
It's gonna. Yep. Exactly. And then walk away. Do it again.
So it's funny though, like after I made that video, I mean, it was obviously not in response to the video because nobody would have seen it, but they actually had an episode where they gave him hearing loss. So somebody else must have noticed too that like this kid, you know, by 2 you should be combining words, you should have little sentences.
Bullets. You gotta move.
2 things at once.
Yep, it did it.
Excuse me.
But just hold A. So you can hold A indefinitely. Okay. Yep. Go up. Turn around. Oh, don't get on him. I mean, it's not impossible that they would have seen that or heard that rumor.
You
like
know.
If a cousin saw it, like, okay, so turn around and just press up and down, holding A.
Up and down?
Just a little bit of motion up and down.
Oh,
sometimes
to keep him, okay.
Yep. And then run away, do the same thing.
You got me. Okay, maybe I'll try this way.
I mean, so speaking of kids shows, so like Sesame Street was very particular. They brought in experts, right? Like they had, and more recently, my daughters have been, or my youngest was into like number blocks. I don't know if you saw that on Netflix.
Number blocks is great.
And they have like letter blocks too, and they've done their homework. Like this is, are there any other examples of that you would actually recommend?
Well, I think that those are probably, besides Sesame Street, those are the best like literacy and numeracy stuff out there for things.
So run, press the arrow now. Yep, there you go. So as long as you keep your distance, you're okay. So get up in between these 2 lines. Just hold A and just move up and down a little bit. So don't run towards them. Let them come to you. Stop, turn around. Hold A. Just up and down. And you'll get some shots off. Run away. There you go. You got one of them. Go.
Just oh my goodness.
Turn around.
Or
A. Move down. Yeah, there you go. That's a good strategy. You running out of room?
Oh, okay. I can't. It won't keep going.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
You got this, Doc. Make your misadventures. We got support. Your time's not bad. Run that way. You're so close. You need one more good shot, and then after that, it's easy.
Crazy skeleton guy with too many vertebrae.
Because that's where you have to be for some reason. All right, turn around.
Is that too high?
Shoot, yep, too high between the back lines. Turn around, hold A. Just as it's moving towards you, up and down a little bit. Go up a little bit. There you go. All right, last one should be easy. Down, go right. Woo,
yes!
You did it.
That was... I'm not done yet.
Nope. You gotta finish the level, and there's one more after this, but it's easy. This is cruise control.
Okay. Skeleton guy was the hard part.
Civil forfeiture the level. Just you don't have to collect any of this. Just go to the end.
Ignore the riches.
Yep, exactly.
Keep going.
Don't get pulled into the drug world. you have to survive this.
I'll have to return my dare medal.
23:59, sub 24 minutes.
Okay.
That is a reasonable time. Who do you want to compare
For
to?
a noob.
I mean, believe it or not, everyone that plays this is a noob, unless they're a returning guest. But now you get to put your initials in.
Oh, sweet.
You've won the war on drugs.
Oh, I'm so glad.
You did it.
Nancy Reagan would be proud.
The U.S. trillions of dollars. All right, 127.
Dang. How many did I do? What was the time?
You were 23:59.
Okay.
So, sorry, I'm just gonna
Dang.
put this in.
Ouch one.
Yeah, he didn't mess around.
Speedy.
Do.
Does he play games? Like
Yeah, I know he's a gamer. Yeah, he's definitely a gamer. So 23:59, put you behind those two. Oh, just behind Jenny Root.
Oh, Jenny beat me.
Yeah. So you are 56 on the ranking board, which is about halfway.
I'll take it.
You are in
it's respectable.
We'll say the top half.
There you go.
You beat Kelly.
Okay, that's bragging rights. That's bragging rights.
26. Who else do I have from? I don't know if I have anyone else from communication here. Psychology, data science.
Let's see. Anybody else from Ed? Besides Jenny?
Yes. Brett?
I don't know Brett.
English. Jenny's on there. What else? Oh, that's Jenny's first time on. So that was her second time.
Oh, that was her second go. Okay.
So you beat her the first time. So that counts for something.
I'll tell her that too.
Roxanne Hughes. I don't know if you know her from the Mag Lab. She's affiliated with.
Oh, you know what? Yes, I have met her.
Marty
met her.
Swanbrow Becker.
I know Marty.
Yeah.
So I beat Marty.
Yep. And Laura Perez Falconer.
I know her too.
Yep. So congratulations. That's a respectable time. Oh yeah, so many bragging rights, and you have internet proof.
Bragging rights.
And if your kids talk shit at all, make them play Narc.
I will do that. I absolutely will do that. Like, listen, put away your Roblox.
It's
get
time
on
to get
Narc.
serious.
Yep.
This is important.
It truly is.
Oh man! All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We have came to the end of the stream. Molly, thank you so much for joining me.
Awesome.
I know you were hesitant. You hadn't played these games for 30 years, but
this was truly fun.
We got through a lot of levels of Sonic. I think at least 3/4 of the way through the game. So congratulations! And you won the war on drugs.
Yeah. I mean,
thank you again. It's been a lot of fun conversing, learning as we go. We didn't cover everything, but don't worry, we'll have you back again.
There you go.
The rotation is
Round
about
2.
3 or 4 years now, so we'll see you in 3 or 4 years.
But my hand-eye coordination will be
so much
really
better.
shot by then.
You'll practice nonstop until next time. But any parting words for the audience? Anything you want to share?
No, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging with us. This has been truly an adventure, and I'm so glad that I did this. And now, I have a whole new world of. I've never been on Twitch before, so yes. this is amazing.
I mean,
So
I can send you the video. You can clip it,
I mean,
TikTok it. Let's do it.
you know, I might do that. I really might do that. I really might do that.
A short form video is the way to do it.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You got to get, you know, there's people that make videos, like gaming videos, little 1 minute snippets. So
that's the way to do it. I only do 3-hour videos on YouTube because I'm lazy, but the clips, the comments, the infinite slides.
Oh, there's AI for that. You know, like everything.
I've heard that. That's
that may actually be a good use.
Yeah, I like it. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. In 2 weeks, we're going to have another guest, Dr. Mike Shitruk from my department, chemistry. He's also the director of the Quantum Sciences Institute at Florida State University. He's an inorganic chemist. He likes inorganic solids, coordination complexes, particularly for magnetics and magnetic materials, and potentially using them for like read-write for quantum information sciences. So changing directions quite a bit in 2 weeks, but that's what makes the stream fun.
It's like whiplash.
We have to figure out what game we're going to play. This is Mike's second time. I think the first time he played Wolfenstein. I don't know if you remember that one, going through the hallways and shooting, but we're going to figure out what we're going to play next time. So that'll be in 2 weeks. So hopefully we see you guys again. Thank you very much for joining us. Molly, thank you again for saying yes and agreeing to this. It has been a lot of fun. So with that, we will close and hopefully we'll see you guys again in a couple weeks.